If you see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. Oh, shit all over my Rip Hamilton jersey. Come get me a towel. Y'all didn't know. Y'all.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, gentlemen, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
And we're talking echelon. It's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's Yankees first. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Oh, wait a minute. The Nets spit their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
That's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.
Hey, welcome. I'm your host, Mo Young, but today I'm going as Mo Falco. As you see, I got the Shane Falco jersey on. I never lose. Let's bring in the Hater and Doc Eric. They both here. Well, the Hater just turned his camera off, so when he comes back, I'll bring him. As you can see, I'm feeling real Falco-ish today, so we're gonna kill the Falcons this weekend. Falco, see what I'm doing now.
Look here, Menace. Look, you've been bringing some real heat to the show these past couple of weeks, man. Look,
I got a lot of more.
Damn.
I got a lot of more heat.
I mean, just every week.
I gotta let y'all know my
look forward to every week. Y'all love for some weeks, man.
The Menace got another one out for y'all, the Falcon jersey. Wait till the one I show next week, especially the Saints one. Wait till the one you see I got next week.
The way your team played last week, I wouldn't be talking shit right now.
They didn't play bad. Our offense did.
It wasn't a bad game, tell you the truth.
It wasn't a bad game. We played a tomato can and lost. The damn Eagles are a good team. Shit. You got to come back down to earth. If you score 40 points 2 straight weeks, eventually you come back down to earth. I think we're going to come back down to earth that quickly, but fuck it. We're a better road team than we are a home team on the Dennis Allen. So, hey.
That is true. That is true. But right now, it's 1-1. So they 1-1 at home right now. They 1-1, and we'll see. We got a long season ahead of us, and
like I said, I'm getting ready for a flight early in the morning. I will be there to see it. I will be there, and I'm going to talk trash to the stadium. I'm going to talk trash while in the stadium. Win or lose, I'm going to talk trash leaving the stadium. So it's.
That's
they ain't gonna let you. They ain't gonna let you talk trash if you lose leaving the stadium. They're gonna be talking trash to you.
I did it to the Eagles fans, and I shut them up. I said, "Y'all act like it's the fucking Super Bowl. Damn, my Saints are that great." See, what would you be doing if we'd have beat y'all? I said I act like it was a regular Sunday, because we supposed to beat y'all, and they face dropped when I said that. Y'all happy because y'all thought y'all was gonna get destroyed. It's okay. The Saints are a juggernaut now. It's okay. It's okay.
It's all right. It's okay. You know what?
I say enjoy Bourbon Street. Go ahead. They said we took over Bourbon Street. I said, look, every tourist take over Bourbon Street. The real New Orleans don't be in Bourbon Street, baby. We in the hood. You take over the hood, then you took over New Orleans. We don't be in Bourbon Street. That's like
I let them think they win.
We don't be there. I said, first of all, the food is nasty over there because it's bland, because it got to fit y'all other cultures' taste. Because New Orleans have a different taste. We got to make the food bland so y'all could be able to eat it. And people talk about, oh, New Orleans food overrated. Where do you go to? The French Quarter. Oh man, you went to the tourist.
Oh, you messed up right there, bro.
You went to the tourist trap.
Man,
you gotta go to the hood.
If that's the first thing that you pulling out, yeah, bro.
So you gotta go somewhere where they got gunshots flying.
Yeah, bro.
That's the good.
You gotta go somewhere where you gotta go strap, bro.
If you ain't ducking bullets, you're not in New Orleans.
Yeah, bro. That ain't the right spot.
You don't have a bulletproof glass there. You in the wrong spot. you in the wrong.
That's facts though. We up here. Y'all think we joking? We are not joking when we say this. It got to have a bulletproof glass right there. That's where all the good stuff at.
It is. That's what all the hood people eat. That's the best food. Man, you go to the tourist traps, okay? You're gonna overpay for that shit, and you're gonna be mad. You gotta go where motherfuckers getting shot at. Oh shit. Let's see. Grown men can't be scared of the certain hoods I wouldn't step in. Like,
man, that's bullcrap.
No.
Man, that's bullcrap, Anthony. I don't know what you're talking about.
You can go ahead and be Rambo if you want going in the fucking.
Man, look, I will say in my own home, then yeah, I'm not scared of nobody hood. But if I go somewhere like Chicago and parts of Atlanta that I ain't supposed to be in, say, bro, that's bullcrap. I don't know people like that out there.
I'm going where people talk Spanish. I'm cutting the middleman. I'm going, hey, hell no, I ain't going nowhere. And I'm not wearing red. I'm not wearing red, and I'm not wearing blue, and whatever other color they tell me not to wear. I'm not wearing none of that shit.
I'm wearing white and black, bro. I'm making them gray. I'm gonna wear gray.
There you go.
Keep my nice neutral green.
Get me. Talking about go to California, yeah, go to Compton. Talk about I ain't scared with this big ass Chef Falco jersey get shot. No way.
Nope. Ain't no way.
They gonna say
they might just shoot you because it's fucking Falco's jersey. It's not even because it's red.
You gotta respect Shane Falco, man. That was the best quarterback in the replacement era. You gotta respect. Look, he should like it. This is a Washington jersey. Why y'all can't get y'all jerseys to look fresh like this? See, Commanders, this is a Washington jersey. It's fresh.
True. Man, that's it. That's right. That is it. I forgot Falco. That was the Washington team he was playing for.
Sentinel. Man, look.
Yeah.
Y'all know my feelings about them people.
See,
they should have just used that name, Washington Sentinels, instead of Commanders.
This is a nice jersey. This is a jersey you should have used. You see this? It looks nice. Even got the Venom hat.
He's just happy because his team actually won last week. That's all.
Yo, this sons of bitches.
Man, look, I'm not even mad because shout out to that game because there was not one punt that game.
I'll drive going 80. I bet you would. There's no Washington jokes. We just saying your jerseys are ugly, but these are some nice Washington jerseys. See, this is a Washington Central jersey. You got the patch right there. And the fake football league patches right here. So yeah, we good. So authentic Shane Falco jersey.
See? I ain't even do it this time, Anthony. There you go. It's not even me this time. I'm not even shooting strays at your team.
I just said, see, this is how a Washington jersey
for the moment.
But no, seriously. In all seriousness, like they actually entertained me this past Monday. I was absolutely entertained. I had 2 games to watch. Went away from that Buffalo game immediately, and then went to that Washington game. That Washington game was it. And then I fell asleep.
You know, it was a 4-way tie. It was only one person that didn't go over 500 this week. I guess you could guess who did it. His name is right there. That's the only one who didn't go over 500 this week. Anthony.
Oh, Anthony.
Everybody went 97 except Anthony. Anthony was 79. He said, "Fuck y'all."
Man, them games was just sheesh.
I was shocked. Listen, Doc, you was the only one out of the first 4 games on Sunday to get a game right, and that was Minnesota. Everybody missed every day. And then the Sunday slate
went away.
The Sunday evening slate we caught up. We started hitting, and then at the nighttime and in the first game, Monday Night Football, we hit. But shit, the 12 o'clock games, I said, damn, I might not get a game right.
Them games, damn, man. Like, bro, what is going on out here?
And man, and like so the overall totals are I'm 30-18, Doc is 28-20. Izzy is 26-22. The Hater is 29-19. He just one behind me, and Anthony is 22-26. So it's a top race between me, Doc, and the Hater. It's a tight race.
Yeah, that's tight. That's real tight.
Race. Thank you for picking the Giants. Thank you for picking the Giants this week. Because I had put you down for Dallas. And you said, shit, I didn't pick a game. I said, I thought you automatically going to pick Dallas. But thank you.
I wanted to have a little faith in, because Neighbors has been putting up numbers, and I actually didn't think that their running game Dallas's running game is garbage. And I actually thought that, that little 3-headed monster that the Giants had could at least match up to Saquon, yards. So that's why I went with the Giants. But I'll never make that dumb mistake again, because he throws that shit too. He's reckless with his throwing. He's reckless with his throws, though.
It was a close game. It was close.
Close because Dallas, I have no idea. Like, Dallas know what they have to do, but I really don't know where to shift the blame. Like, I kind of want to look at it because they didn't really do. Yeah, because they didn't do any. They didn't do any moves in the all season, and then when you got going throughout the season, there's no adjustments regarding what happened last year, and now everybody's just harping on defense. Well, yeah, your defense is cool. They're not immaculate, and the offense got to click. They got to catch up. Like, I understand that got his money. Cool. Now figure this stuff out and stop shifting the blame. Like, you can't just be like, oh, Dak. Say, bro, they got an offensive line. They got skill positions too. Like, I'm not just gonna hang everything on Dak. That's just the bottom line. Like, okay, the dude got paid, and if you look at his numbers from last year, the dude was as far as quarterback rating and yards, wasn't he like top 3?
He was he was in the running for MVP.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna sit here and hang everything on Dak, and he's the reason why the Cowboys ain't winning. It's like, y'all can just eliminate that. Like, just call a spade, bro. Like, y'all didn't do what y'all had to do this season. Like,
listen, we laughed at the Giants last year about weapons. He only has one weapon, and they brought back some has-been that said he needed to come back to Dallas because he had something to prove. What do you prove? When you were there before, you didn't bring no championships.
That's true. I feel you on that. Like,
no, Jerry, it's going on Jerry. That's what he does. Instead of saying, you know what, we're going all in on Derrick Henry. That would have fixed this team.
Oh, definitely. I think they would have used him better than the Ravens are using him.
But you saw what he did on Sunday. We had 2 Dallas games, remember? So let's talk about the one they lost.
Yeah.
You saw what they did him on Sunday. He murdered Dallas. You know, they took the Saints playbook. The Saints showed you how to beat them. This is how you beat them. You whomp and you whoop them. Like they said on Blazing Saddles. We ain't got to throw the ball. We just going to run. And you know what they did? Derrick Henry left. Derrick Henry right. Derrick Henry up the fucking middle. That's what they did. And they hammered the Cowboys, and the Cowboys were like little boys against the Ravens. It's just that they took their foot off the gas.
What's his name a linebacker?
Who?
Homeboy
Michael
from Dallas.
Parsons.
He looks like a safety.
He's a DN. He's not.
He looks small.
He is small.
About to say, for his position, he's small. But the thing about it is, he's an athlete, and that's what's getting him all the recognition.
Linebacker, but he's a fucking DN. They put him hand in the ground. He's a DN, and he's too small. And you know what they do? We're gonna run at that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And
you run at him because he's done.
Okay, so they take him out. We're gonna throw that motherfucker. We're gonna come out in a running formation and we're gonna throw that motherfucker. That's what the Saints did. Because they took him out because he was getting ran over. And then when they took him out, we're gonna throw that bitch now because now their best pass rusher is on the sideline. That's how you beat Dallas. He either gonna have to gain weight and lose some of that speed he got, or he gonna have to play safety. And you're gonna have to sit him on safety blitzes all day. That's what you're gonna have to do because he's too fucking small. Or you could try to put him at middle linebacker and try to hide him, but I don't know if he can cover.
I don't know
if he can cover.
That's a gamble. Foot speed, he might be able to get you there, but I'm not so sure if you get him on the move that he'll bring that power with him to bring the ball carrier down. Because a lot of these guys, they could take 1-2 licks and get a couple of yards after contact. Like
they're gonna have to go to a 3-4. Go to a 3-4 and make him be an outside linebacker where he can blitz like TJ Watt does. That's what they're gonna have to go to. But then you're gonna need 3 dogs on your D line if you're gonna go to a 3-4. You gotta get dogs, and they don't have them. They just got Michael Parsons. Everybody else on that D line ain't dogs.
Nope.
You're gonna need 3 dogs right there. Big old dogs. So he can be outside linebacker. He's gonna run him at a 3-4. He's a 3-4 outside linebacker masking as a 4-3 DN. He just
looks small to me.
He's too small. Try that shit on Madden. Watch the computer run over your ass. You put a small ass DN on there. Watch the computer pancake your ass across the way. And be like, why am I gaining? Why they're gaining 30 yards on me? Because you got this light ass motherfucker right here. He's like
this man getting shredded.
He's getting knocked off the ball. See, he can go when the offensive lineman goes backwards. He's great then. When you got to go pass protection, you got to go back. Oh, he's great. Oh, when Dallas defense is stopping him and he's 3rd and 8, oh, he great. When it's 3rd and 1, he ain't no good. That's why I wouldn't have paid Michael Parsons. Shit, I would get rid of him, save my money, and get somebody else because he only works in a 3-4.
Well, I don't know because Dallas
it's gonna be the same. They're gonna pay him, and it's gonna be the same problem.
Well, and here's the thing: they're in a unique position. They're in a unique situation. So you gave the money to Dak, you know, paid these offensive people, and Elliott part of that equation. Now, what y'all got more money than made. But now, how you gonna distribute? And you got a quarterback that's eating it up, and that's a problem that we had. We had that kind of problem.
Yes, shout out to Brandon for selling the spread last night. Vegas, we watching you. Listen,
man. Yeah,
they want to pay him too. That damn
in my opinion, you gotta trade Parsons. You trade his ass. You bring in you need another wide receiver. So then this way Dax has another weapon, and then you know what I'm saying. You work with what the defense that you have and rebuild your defense in free agency next year. You might as well. You can go out there and get a receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like can you imagine? They bring in a Devontae Adams.
Oh yeah. We'll trade him now.
You can do that.
I would trade him there. We'll trade Parsons there, but they're not.
I mean, not now because he's hurt. I wouldn't trade him now because he got a bad hamstring or whatever. But I would definitely look into it.
Still, when that hamstring get healthy, we good. We can hold over. Listen, I will tell this: Dallas is not going to do that. You know what Dallas is going to do? They're going to pay Michael Parsons.
They're going to overpay him.
They're going to overpay Michael Parsons, and you're going to see that they can't stop the run. Because he can't stop the run. He's a pure pass rusher. So y'all with this Lawrence Taylor bullshit, you Cowboys fans, Lawrence Taylor can stop the run. Lawrence Taylor
stop everything.
Lawrence Taylor used to snort a line of coke, fuck a couple prostitutes, and go out there and get you 3 sacks.
The thing about it is
that's a damn dog.
3 sacks in the first half.
Man, look. He's not over exaggerating, y'all.
This man played a game with gonorrhea. Burn.
This man literally. This man walked out his hotel room, seen the stadium lights on. He said, "Oh man, I think we got a game." Came in at halftime, had like 8 tackles. Bro, what? Anybody seen LT? It's game time. All right, y'all get on the field. LT come out the room. Dang, man, what the hell going on over there? Oh, we got a game. Let me get over there, man.
That's Lawrence Taylor. Physical activity gave him a disease. That couldn't stop him. That's Lawrence Taylor. Understand that? The man played with a disease. What the fuck?
Dude, some wild stuff back in the 80s, man.
You had to stop Lawrence Taylor from sniffing the yard lines because he thought it was coke. You had to stop him from doing that. And you want to compare Michael Parsons to Lawrence Taylor?
Not even close.
What the fuck?
See, Burton. Yeah, y'all better go back and watch some LT film, man, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Michael Parsons is a talent and all, but he ain't like that.
Dude won an MVP.
He ain't like that.
As a defensive player. Won the MVP.
But yeah, man. But Derrick Henry got shoved down their throats, man. Like Sunday was not.
Well, what did Otani do this time? I wasn't paying attention. I was getting ready for the show. What did he do this time?
Oh, I don't know.
What did he do this time, man? You had to say you.
I don't hear the Baltimore fan talking shit about the Yankees clinching the American League East either. He was talking shit. He was talking shit about a month ago. Remember, he made that comment. Yankees are getting their asses kicked. Baltimore, pa. What happened? What happened, bro?
And now, the Mario's ain't seeming so hot right now. But congratulations to the Yankees.
Man.
Nah, fuck that shit. He was talking shit first. I don't talk shit. I let my team talk shit for me, and they did last night when they beat them 10-1 and won the American League East.
And won the division.
His football team got an ugly jersey. We don't know his basketball team. He said it's not the Wizards. And his Orioles are struggling. Leave poor Anthony alone. We don't want to lose a viewer.
Yeah, this man up in here, he hurting real bad.
Nah.
The boy
hater is a hater.
That man is
F the Yankees, F the Jets, and
he'll say that from where he lives, but he won't come to New York and say that shit.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, boss.
What did Otani do? Since you said he made history, what did he fucking do? Shit, let us know what he did.
Yeah,
But
what's
back
going
to
on with Little Tiny?
non-LT. So this is bad. This is bad. Tell me what Otani did. I don't care about all that other stuff. What the fuck did he do? All right.
I know he hit
Go back
50 and had 50 home runs, over 50 home runs, and 50 stolen bases.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah, that was last week. Maybe
I mean, he didn't.
Week.
Maybe
You were on the
I don't-
show last week. Anthony, you were on the show last week when we talked about him making history. You were clearly on the show. Yeah, we talked about that already. We're not about to talk about it again. We talked about it already. And he made history. All right.
He was catching a flashback from last week.
The
it could
Dallas
be that.
Cowboys fans, I told them if they don't have a running back, they won't win. Jared thought he was going to get Derrick Henry for cheap. Nah, man, you got to pay for Derrick Henry, man.
Man.
Dude ran all over Dallas. And if Dallas played anybody but the Giants yesterday, they would have lost.
Dallas fans up there doing their best.
Dallas might end up number 3 in their division.
That's exactly what I'm getting ready to see, man. Dallas doing their best to hold on to hope right now.
Listen, I'm not lying. The Commanders look like y'all got a team. If they could keep playing like that, like they played Monday night, he finally using his weapons. He finally using McLaurin. Because, look, I won a fantasy game on that last touchdown pass. I was down by like 8 points, and he threw that touchdown. I'm like, I jumped in and almost pulled a hamstring because I won by 3.
Man.
But look, they got weapons in Washington. They just didn't have a quarterback all these years. So, and Jaden Daniels look like the real deal. So, they might finish second.
Listen, that's one game. When he does it consistently and they win more than one game, then we can sit here and praise him.
He is looking good. No, come on now. Jaden Daniels looking good in the rest of those games too. It just on prime time. I like that. If you go prime time and you can win as a rookie, that lets me know you are made of something. I mean, he's not scared in the moment.
Yeah, that was a man. That game there, that's real big. First of all, him coming out Monday night on the road against a quarterback who's been to a Super Bowl, who's been to championship games, that's been in that moment, and a fellow alumni. Like he followed in his footsteps. Alumni, LSU, fellow Heisman Trophy winner. Like you had all this going against you, and no one's looking at Washington like that to look at y'all to compete. And look at us. We tried to fast forward that. We was like, yeah, you know what? Go ahead and take Cincy because Cincy's sliding. They know what they got to do because they was winless. They're still winless. And we sit there and we went with the Bengals. Bengals on what they were supposed to do. But shout out to Washington lacing it up and competing. And not only competing, but I mean, they being effective. And then they executing.
I looked at it. They have weapons because they've been sad for a while. So they've been stockpiling talent. Think about it. They've been sad for a while. They have not been successful since the name change. They've just been stockpiling talent. Eventually that talent gonna grow together. All you need is a QB. I like that I didn't know Cliff Kingsbury was their damn offensive coordinator. That fits Jaden Daniels. That is Jaden Daniels' style. Like he does need to learn how to slide. That's his problem in LSU. I didn't like that he never like to slide. He has to slide, but he has weapons. Unlike the Giants, he has weapons. That's why I picked him against the Giants. They have weapons in Washington. They have weapons. There's no weapons but one with the Giants, and the quarterback is blind, so he might shoot himself with that weapon. So Jaden Daniels is the right QB. Now, can Washington build around him? It's the question. Will Washington build? They can be number 2. Because Dallas look like they're done. Look like Dallas just look like they're just done.
Yeah,
Dallas. I don't see the same team from last year. They look very beatable. And it's like,
well, last year they had a younger running back.
Yeah, it's just they look very mediocre.
Well,
so this might be a weird season for Dallas. Even though they won. They beat Deshaun Watson and they beat the fucking Giants. That's not nothing to rave about. They got slaughtered in the only game that they played a real team. So it's 2-1, but it's like you beating Middle Tennessee State and you a Power 5 team in college football. What does that matter? Beating those tomato cans. What does that matter?
Yeah, I mean, long season.
Dallas fans. If I'm a Dallas fan, I'm scared.
Because that's exactly what I said on last week when they were supposed to go to New York. Look how how New York burned me last year. I said, okay, Giants, you got something to prove against me. Went out there, laid a goose egg. Let Dallas come up in there in MetLife, run, stump a mud hole in them and walk it dry. And I didn't expect anything less from yesterday. I was like, okay, they playing in New York. They know exactly what to do. Even if Dallas don't have all the same weapons, if Dallas came up with half the team, half the talent that's needed, they can at least beat the Giants. Because for some strange reason, and this is no shot at New York, so Izzy, don't get offended on this. But
fuck that,
brother.
Say it.
Daniel Jones need to call it a day, bro. Like, say, bro, either move to the
side,
out,
big dog,
or go sell the car insurance, my man. Like, say, bro, we done with you. We done with you, bro. Like, it's been 6 years, though.
Yeah, but yesterday wasn't his fault. Yesterday was his receivers dropped passes.
They probably not used to the ball being right in their hands. They look every catch I see.
That's not a Daniel Jones problem. That's a receiver problem.
Listen, every catch I see Malik Davis catch is him looking like a ballerina twirling to catch the bitch. So he probably not used to the ball getting right to him. He used to doing all this shit to catch the ball. Because Daniel Jones is horrible. He's horrible. So even a broken clock is right twice a day. He'll pull a couple passes out his ass. And yes, they need to learn how to catch the ball, but a quarterback that is halfway competent would have won that game last night.
It clearly Daniel Jones ain't it. Like,
Daniel Jones ain't it. And I'm not Daniel Jones.
Yeah, but I don't think DeVito's it either, though.
No, it's Drew Lock is behind him. Drew Lock, the Tigers. They can do the Tigers in the playoffs. Okay. But Drew Lock is a better quarterback than Daniel Jones.
Y'all gotta shake it up. Y'all see what Carolina did? Carolina put all their eggs in their basket for that dude. They said, "Hey, we gotta make a move, bro, because it ain't working. It ain't happening."
That was a shocker. Because Andy, the red rifle, the red BB gun, did some work.
I mean,
now
against the team that they played, yes, it did.
I'm not picking him to do it 2 weeks in a row. I'm not.
Yeah, don't do that.
I am not. Because I see who they play. He ain't out playing Joe Burrow. I'm already telling you who I'm going with.
That man, when I say Burrow upset, that man upset. I mean, if Carolina could squeak that win, then yeah, by all means, maybe you might got something, bro. But
think about it. The Bengals didn't punt. Washington didn't stop them. It's just that Washington scored more touchdowns than the Bengals did. That's all that happened. No defense stopped anybody.
Like if offense was your thing, was your bag, boy, Monday was your game right there.
But the thing the thing I'll say why Washington can beat Dallas, they actually can run the fucking ball. Brian Robinson is y'all number one running back. I don't give a fuck what you say, Anthony. The one who runs, the ones who get the yardage is Brian Robinson. Austin Eckler is a receiving back. Brian Robinson is a damn dog. He needs to run the ball. I don't give a damn what Anthony says. Okay, if he is a damn Commanders fan, your running back is number 8. That dude is a beast. Y'all need to free him. Y'all need to let him go off. Because every time I see him, he's getting chunk yardage. Let his ass sit down.
Well, he hurt, or he's questionable. I don't know. The only reason why I know that because it's dude on my fantasy, man.
He's always hurt. He's always hurt.
Fantasy is just killing me, man. Like, I need a cigarette, and I don't smoke.
How Bryce Young, like Craig for Friday, dude get fired on his day off. If I'm Bryce Young, I'm forced to trade. I'm like, the fuck out of here. Trade me.
Yeah, but what team is gonna actually go for him?
There's a lot of teams that want him. They really thinking the Panthers suck that much. We got weapons, like a team like the Raiders. We got weapons out here. All we need is a real good quarterback. Come on to the Raiders. If I'm the Raiders, I'm going to Raiders. Some people.
Miami been inquiring.
Miami, yeah.
The Jets. Y'all not just gonna sit on Aaron Rodgers forever. Yeah, they got quite a few teams that's out there.
That he could sit behind.
We ain't talking about Bryce Young. Come on, man.
I'm like, if he was to sit by the Jets, right? Sit behind the Jets, right? Think about it. You got a number 1 overall pick.
He got to outplay Tyrod Taylor. Yeah. Tyrod Taylor is a better quarterback than Bryce Young is. Come on, man. Bryce Young is like 5'8".
But Tyrod,
you know what I'm saying?
Too. He's old too. Tyrod Taylor been in the league.
Tyrod been in the league for a minute.
He's still better quarterback than fucking Bryce Young is.
He's been in there 2 years. Bryce Young.
I mean, I ain't gonna say that. I'm talking about y'all future. I mean, you can't sit on Aaron Rodgers forever. And
you got maybe one.
How many more years Tyrod Taylor, you expect Tyrod Taylor to take hold,
I mean, you're on mute. You muted yourself. You muted yourself. We didn't hear nothing you said. That shit was funny just now. Unmute yourself. There you
go. So my thing is, we gotta wait for him. By the time he develops, he's gonna be Geno Smith.
No, look what Geno did. Y'all, think about
but look how old Geno Smith is now. He's like 30-something years old.
But think about this. You said Tyrod Taylor, right? So he'll give you 2 more years. Aaron Rodgers might give you a year, maybe 2. So that's 1 year he developed it. Okay. And Tyrod Taylor might give you 2 more years. That's 3 years.
You're not going to listen. Why don't you take his ass down to New Orleans and let him play down there? So take his ass. Stop trying to push him off on my team. Take his ass to New Orleans.
We got Spencer Rattler. So we got our own quarterback waiting in the wings already. So it would make sense for us to do it now. If we didn't have one, I would like give us Bryce Young. We had a fucking QB. They say he was 6 feet. I stood next to Drew Brees before. He ain't no way he was 6 feet. That motherfucker about 5'10". So he about fucking 5'10", and he bought me a Super Bowl. So I've seen Drew Brees in person. There's no way he's 6 feet. Because I'm 6'3". And I towered over Drew Brees. No fucking way he was 6 feet tall. He was maybe 6 feet in cleats.
Yeah.
So we had a good offense with a short quarterback. I would welcome it if we didn't have Spencer Rattler. It didn't make sense for us to get him when we got Rattler waiting. So it's like, okay. We just saying because the Jets is a complete team. We're not trying to throw them off on you. It's a complete team.
I don't want that headache in New York. That's a headache.
I'm like this. Bryce Young show
Do
flashes.
the Jets have luck with developing quarterbacks?
Nah, they don't.
All right then. So that's what I'm saying. Let his ass go somewhere else.
But his
really
best bet will be a Raider. His best bet will be a Raider. If I was the Raiders, how much would it take for me to get Bryce Young? And I know I'm not giving you a first round pick. You're getting maybe a second and maybe a third for him. I don't care what his value was. It's what he did now. You benched him for Andy Dalton. You're not getting him. You're not getting the first round pick for him.
Oh, hell no.
They fucked up. You know what they should have did last year? They should have let Andy Dalton get thrown to the fucking wolves last year and let Bryce Young sit behind him, and then Bryce Young would have been ready this year.
Well,
but no,
they had when they made that move, you know, they was actually bullied by, I guess, the court of public opinion. Because if you pick somebody that high in their Heisman, then obviously they'll be like, well, let the young man go. Let him loose. Let him cook.
Yeah.
Gotta hear all this.
Riders leave. Who's next? He says Tyrod Taylor. He answered it. He said Tyrod Taylor's next. But they also have the dude from Florida State that they are grooming that got hurt. So maybe maybe he's in the Jets plan. He said the best bet is the Rams. That would be a good place for him too. But if all their wide receivers hurt.
And I don't know, man. Matt Stafford look like look like, I'm not saying he's gonna be there forever, but it look like he still got a good couple of years in him. Look like he got
but you want him to sit behind the quarterback. So it's not like they were stupid. Like Mo said, they were stupid. He should have sat behind Andy Dalton at least maybe even 2 years.
Yeah. Let Andy Dalton get his brains beat in like he does, and then you could have brought a team around him. They have no receivers in Carolina, man.
Yeah, they gave up they gave up everything. And they say everything must go.
Not Oakland. I mean, Las Vegas,
the Eagles,
taking people serious.
Everything must go.
Yeah, Las Vegas can take the people serious, and that's what the fuck happened. And they got caught. Now somebody see Andy Dalton, I guarantee you the damn Bengals are not going to take the fucking the damn Panthers lightly now. Because the Panthers have more wins than the Bengals right now.
Yep. And Burrow already looking at it. He's like, "Say, bro, we not out.
They can't lose. They can't lose another game.
They really playing desperation football from here on out. And in that division,
behind the Browns, one behind the Browns. The Steelers are undefeated. And the Ravens won a game.
Man, look, hold up. Let's just backtrack real quick while we talking about this division. First of all, the Pittsburgh Steelers are undefeated. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say they're the number 1 seed in the AFC. Yes. You got Pittsburgh as a number 1 seed in the conference. Yeah. You got Minnesota a top seed in the conference. Yeah. And you got people. You got. Who's the leader? Who's the leader of 3 weeks of football in passing yards? Please.
Minnesota. Probably Minnesota. It's probably Minnesota.
I'm about to see right now who's leading in pass. Okay, it's Dak. It's Dak. Whoa.
It's Dak.
Oh, it's Dak. Right now, Dak Lee. Cause I thought it was gonna be a rookie. I'm like, see, right now, I don't feel good about that. I don't feel good about a rookie leading the league in yards after three weeks of football, going on 4 weeks of football. Got me kind of holding my chest a little bit.
I'm looking at it like, the Steelers, I kept telling people, I said, the Steelers are going to have a winning record. Mike Tomlin just know how to win. So when it was having rumblings, they're going to get rid of Mike Tomlin, I'm like, please come to New Orleans.
Yeah, that was never a thing. I don't.
You just win.
You don't get rid of a coach that's been winning for 18 years in the NFL.
Never lost. Never had a losing
season.
This man
does not have one single losing season, and I said 18.
He didn't even have a tied season.
So do you leave Justin Fields in?
Yep.
If Russ comes back?
Nope. I would not put Russ in. Russ
Sorry.
would be on the.
So you would wait for him to have a bad game and then you would switch him out, or you would just let him play it through.
I'm like this. He would have a horrible. It had to be like a horrible game.
Not even.
No, I'm talking about I'm like, if the game is close and he's throwing like 3 or 4 interceptions, okay, let's see what you can win this game, Russ.
Yeah,
I'll go right back
in
to
that situation, yeah. But as far as like maneuvering for the season going forward,
Russ lost that game.
So you think it's fucked up that he won't make Justin Fields the starting quarterback?
He don't have to because basically.
But why not?
It's expected because you only got Russ for 1 year. So if he's healthy and I'm still playing and there's no indication of that, I don't need nothing else. Only thing he have to do is say, bro, you're going in next week. I'm good because you got me for more than 1 year. I don't need to hear that I'm the starter. Like, as long as you call my number and telling me I'm going out there, I'm going to galvanize these troops and we're going to go out here and win football games like we've been doing for these past 3 weeks.
Like this, Russ. I'm like, if he's playing a bad string of games towards the playoffs, then I might put Russ in because his playoff experience. But I'm like, that's the only way. He has to be struggling so bad that I need to jumpstart the team. He has to be struggling, and like to the point where we are not moving the ball. It has to be like that. It has to be something extreme because. The worst thing happened was Russ getting hurt, and they win. They winning. They don't need Russ. Now, this is not Seattle Russ we talking about here. This is an older Russ. I think Russ need to call it a day, collect your money from Denver, go fuck Sierra a couple of more times, make a couple more babies.
He's doing it either way.
Ride off to the sunset.
This man doing it either way.
I'm just saying, you needed to do that. Ride off to the sunset because ever since you got Rosiero, you haven't been the same, bro. You have not been the same. She's taking your energy away from you. She is. Listen, that's too much for you to be going to go play football. She's taking your legs from you, Russ. You need to abstain for 16 weeks or 17 now. 17 weeks, Russ. Hold up. 17 weeks.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I can't.
Because
whatever she's doing. The vaginal activity of Sierra is affecting your play.
Well,
it's not working.
Clearly, it's top tier because this lady keep having children for this dude. So I don't know, man.
And that's the problem. It's top tier.
That brother be like, "Say, man, we're the fool. How many children you want?"
Listen, Russ can't even run anymore. You see, Russ is like an ice wagon now when he run.
Man,
he ain't got no legs. It's over. The legs are done.
Just put everything. And he putting all that to training, and he training future. He training little future.
You need to go be a coach because him being a starting quarterback, those days are over.
Oh yeah, that's done. That's a done deal right there. I ain't gonna say sell car insurance yet, bro, but you might want to start thinking about it. You ain't
gotta sell car insurance. Just be home and make your wife hit high notes. That's what you need to do. You don't need to do nothing else.
She be making him hit high notes. Come on, man.
I bet. That look like it though. She look like she does that.
Man,
yeah.
That's what he needs to do. He doesn't need to. I don't see Russ winning that job back unless injury happens.
Yeah, that's pretty much a done deal. Like that's the way how you do that, Coach Allen, with a hey, this guy and this guy shares quarterback too. Well, seeing as is you can't share a roster spot, go ahead and name somebody as the second quarterback and name somebody as the third quarterback. Like we all know who you're gonna put as quarterback too. That's bull crap that you had to do it like that. Let's go ahead and put Hannah number 2 because that's what the unwritten rules of the NFL dictate. You get a guy who's been there, the spot, and go ahead and give it to Hannah. Hannah got hurt for real. Go ahead and give him the second spot and stop teasing us. Because when Derek Carr eventually rides off to the sunset, and you need somebody to plug into play, then you know who's coming up to be quarterback one. We know who's a star in this league. We know who's the bench warmer in this league. Don't sit here and try to spit in my face and say it's raining, brother. I can see the writing on the wall. So go ahead, you man with the coaching decision, bro. But who else was impressive this week? Somebody was really, really impressive. You know, honestly, the Jets come into mind, and y'all had that Thursday at the perfect time. Y'all had a tomato can in New England, got that Thursday out the way. You get a 10-day rest, and then y'all coming back. And who y'all next game in? Who y'all play?
We play Denver.
Ooh.
Another tomato can. Another tomato can. Another fucking tomato can.
I don't know what them is. I want to call them one, but
they are tomato can. That's what we know what it is. Big tomato can. Campbell's soup. That's what we talk about. Campbell's tomato soup. That's what we doing. Tomato can. Who the fuck makes tomato soup?
man.
Listen, even if I get a grilled cheese sandwich, I'll have fucking chicken noodle soup. I'm not having no tomato soup. Fuck that.
What the fuck is tomato soup?
What's wrong with tomato soup? I actually had that for dinner earlier this week.
Who the fuck makes that a thing, man? Who the fuck says, you know what, I'm gonna squeeze the tomato until it becomes a paste and call it soup?
Man, look, y'all
ketchup,
sleep, man.
That's ketchup.
Ketchup with a little bit of garlic powder in it.
Man, look, hey, y'all knocking it. I ain't gonna knock it because I had that earlier this week for dinner. When it was my turn to cook, and I'm not the chef of the house. I'm at nothing. Man, I don't know what to fix, y'all.
Tomato soup.
Tomato soup and some grilled cheese, bro. Look, my kids, they're up there asking for seconds of it. I said, go ahead, y'all can have at it. Because I didn't know what else to fix. I don't know. I don't chef it up in the kitchen up in my house.
First of all, my wife can't give me tomato soup because I'm allergic to tomatoes. But who the fuck makes tomato soup? You put noodles with it. It ain't nothing but spaghetti. That's spaghetti. You put noodles with it. You get some ramen with it. That's spaghetti.
We had spaghetti yesterday. I didn't make it, but guess what? I was glad to have it.
What the fuck is tomato? You know what? Who keeps Campbell? That's why they had to make different soups. That's why they say, you know what? It's tomato soup. They ain't selling. You always see tomato soup on the line. Everybody skip over tomato soup. What the fuck is tomato soup?
Man.
Listen, I don't think I can probably count on one finger how many times I've had tomato soup in my life.
You're knocking it.
Yes, I tried it when I was a kid before I became allergic to it, and I'm knocking it. It's just soup. It's just ketchup.
I ain't gonna knock it. I ain't gonna knock it because you can say the same thing about clam chowder. Who decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna put all this stuff up here and mix it with some potatoes, and this is what we're gonna roll.
Which one is the white one?
That's New England. Manhattan clam chowder is the red one.
You can throw that red one in the ocean. You give me New England any day. You can take that fucking red clam chowder and throw it in the ocean.
How do we come up with these things? You know, I meant to make this a post the other day. Who sat there? Can you imagine being a person discovering that milk is edible in today's society?
How the fuck did they find that out?
Who would want to go ahead and be like, you know what? Say, bro, if you sit here and squeeze the tit of a cow, did you know that whatever they secrete, you can actually drink it? Like, just having that kind of conversation, wouldn't that just be like, say, bro, wouldn't that give you pause? Be like, say, bro, what the hell are you doing in your off time?
What the hell you doing sucking on a cow's udder? That's like you said, you know what? You know what could go good with my cereal? I'm tired of putting water in my shit. Let me get this cow.
Let me get this cow. Let me get this random animal It's just hanging out. God knows where.
There's milk around here. My wife's milk and dried up. Let me get this cow over here.
Let me get this cow out here. Man.
I'll eat this peanut butter and jelly. All we got
it was somebody from a farm that went down there and said, "Hey, what are those things?"
Yeah.
Oh, they look like my wife's titties.
Like,
I'm gonna jump on that and see. I get milk from hers. Let me get milk from that.
That's one of the questions. I'm like, who the fuck said, you know what? And then they used to sell cow's milk door to door.
Exactly. Not only
that's before real refrigeration. So you had maybe 1 or 2 days to drink that shit. Oh, it was spoiled.
It did, yeah.
But if they were drinking it right out of the cow, I bet you it stays like it doesn't go bad as quickly as when they pasteurize it and do all the things that they do to it now.
No, I think you got to drink that shit pretty fresh. I think you just have that shit in bottles and just sit there. The shit gonna start separating this shit. That's why it's supposed to be inside the body. It comes out, goes straight to the baby. They're supposed to be put in bottles, sitting there. That's why I don't drink cow's milk today. I drink almond milk. Thank God whoever made almond milk. I can't drink. I kept saying. And
the only thing I drink that's milk is half and half.
I said, if you are naturally lactose intolerant, you are normal because you don't supposed to drink milk. And as an adult, you don't supposed to drink it. So if you throw up or shit a lot, you are normal. The ones who don't, y'all are not normal.
Yeah, you gotta look out for that, man, because that stuff does stuff to your intestines. Like, I mean, maybe I'm just speaking for me. I can't speak for everybody, but I do know any dairy products, like, it doesn't matter how small the amount, like, it just makes my stomach make sounds. And it's not that it's moving or doing whatever, but let's say that I just had a little sip of milk or whatever, and then I'm going down, sitting doing whatever I need to do. And then before you know it, you hear all these big old gurgling noise. You're like, dang, bro, why is my stomach that loud out here? Like, I'm being offensive about it. I'm like, let me get out of here. I don't want to be around people. I'm real self-conscious about that.
So I can tell you this: if I eat a pint of ice cream, but I'm gonna be on the talk for a minute. Fuck that! That shit
man,
works.
Look,
it goes straight
to
me. Shit.
Man, it's working.
Man, I'm just telling you, shit, man. Look, that's newsflash. If you're not lactose intolerant, you better go get checked out. Your body's supposed to naturally reject milk.
Yeah, I don't fuck with. Like I said, the only thing I add some motherfucking half and half in my coffee, and that's about it.
Yeah,
get that damn almond milk. Call it a day. All that other shit. I rarely eat cheese. I'm like, how the fuck you make cheese? Like, I fucking take the milk. What the fuck they do with the cheese? How the fuck they make the cheese? And blue cheese ain't nothing but mold. I'm like, ain't that a bitch?
For real, man. Like, who said that discovered that they wanted to do that, consume that? Let's find something bad and then put it inside, man.
Oh, penicillin ain't nothing but mold either. Man, somebody was poor and ate moldy bread and said, "Oh, it cured me."
Like, it's all right after all. Boy, what did you own?
Like that moldy bread. Oh shit. It cleared that shit Lartella had. Oh, it cleared
it. You might be on to something. Boy.
He was eating moldy bread before going on the field. Fuck this.
Get that penicillin. I need some more penicillin. Oh shit. But man, the ones who surprised me are the Vikings. I'm scared to pick them because I said I'm gonna jinx them. The Vikings put a whipping on the Texans. 34.
Oh yeah, they did.
34-7.
And that's the thing about it. Like, when I looked at Minnesota last week and seeing that they was at home, the thing about Minnesota, like, when they're in their house, bro, it's an atmosphere that kind of rivals ours. and they're still in that phase where they know who they are and they're gonna show up, like despite what's going on, and then they'll show up at home. And it doesn't matter who the opponent is. Yes, Houston is young and exciting, and they got this young stud as a QB, and got you a veteran receiver that's hungry for it. That like Diggs is hungry for it. His attitude might then show in Buffalo, but he's really showing up now. And then the thing about it is, what's going to be scary is when they get to December and January football, because now he doesn't have to play against the elements. Now he could go up there, he could really just take off and look at his moments that kind of brought him to stardom. Minnesota Miracle, indoors, playoff football, and being on a team over there with a young bull, and he could get inside his mind, like, say, bro, I'm anticipating a moment where he'll be like, you know what, we missed this throw. He'll come right back to the huddle and be like, run it again, reload it. That's the play. And it'll go just like that again. Hold up, we getting something here.
Fredo Wigglesworth, Eric was up, my man. I told. Oh no! I didn't read the whole thing. My bad, Eric.
I didn't read the whole thing either.
I just saw the first couple. Said, "Oh no, what's up, man? What's going on with your coat, man? Your coat is tripping now, man. It used to be fun and games.
Hey,
that shit
I don't know. I told y'all it's not me.
We'll talk who's keeping Arby's in business. I got like a conspiracy theory that Arby's sells drugs, because I have never seen nobody in the Arby's, but that's how they stay open. They funnel their drugs through that shit. Bro, Arby's is selling drugs,
bro.
That's what happened.
You are not lying. Like,
and think about the furniture stores. Not that many people buying furniture over and over and over.
Now here's
some of these furniture stores be open and nobody be there, and they stay open. They selling drugs. Going on. Arby's and the drugstore. I mean, Arby's and the furniture stores are selling drugs. I'm telling you. Look at that. All right. Okay, we got a real question. Would y'all say secure for Najee or Ford? Okay. Okay, here we go, Camden. Thanks you for the question. I would do it for Najee. Ford is about to be, not be the lead back anymore, because Nick Chubb will be back in a week or so. So I would not do it for Ford, but maybe Najee. Maybe Najee, because their running backs are kind of hurting in Pittsburgh. But I think Najee's hurt himself, so I would hold off. See if you could get a better running back. See, an intelligent person that gave us a sports question. What y'all think, fellas? Camden, Christian, thank you. Christian, thank you. What would y'all say, fellas? Shahir from the Bills for Najee, or Ford from the Browns? Like Jerome Ford and Najee Harris, or Shakir that's on the Bills? Like I gave my like, I wouldn't do it for Ford because Chubb is coming back, but I would get Najee Harris because Warren is hurt. That's what I would do it for that. Warren is hurt.
A drink.
Yeah, Warren is hurt, so I would do it for Najee, or if it's a dynasty league or a redraft. That's what I need to know. Because if it's dynasty, I do it for Najee. They're gonna use him. Redraft, I would get, like I said, I would get Najee because of the injuries. Ford will be a good handcuff if you have Chubb already. So depends on your team. You got to tell me your team and your running back needs, and I'll see if you would be able to do that. But I wouldn't do that off bat. But you want to sell high on Shakir. Get as much as you can for him right now, because he's catching for the Bills right now. So that's what I would do. Sell high. Get the best offer you can. It's a redraft. Okay, sell high. Sell high, Camden. That's all I can tell you. If you got Shakir, sell high. Would you start Najee over Ramondre Stevenson this week to see who their matchups are? And I'll get you. And I'll tell you. Get you. See, I like questions like this. Let's see. They play. Najee and the Steelers play the Colts and the Patriots. Who do the fucking Patriots play?
Who do the Patriots?
Oh, the 49ers. Play? The 49ers. Oh, I would. Let's see. Najee's playing. Let's see if Najee's playing. Najee definitely has a better. He has a better matchup because the 49ers defense is like ridiculous, bro. Like they're ridiculous. With running backs. Ramondre Stevenson will have more time to touch it.
I agree with that. Against that Niners defense, I think it would just be better for, you know what I'm saying, for him to pick
Najee.
Don't go against that Niners defense right now. You know what I'm saying? Their offense is looking a little shaky with some of the people that they're losing or they've lost, but that defense is always going to play solid.
So it sounds like you have Najee. I wouldn't draft for Shakir. No, keep Najee because think about this. He plays Dallas next week. He's going to have a field day.
Yeah,
he plays the Raiders the next week. He's going to have a field day. The Jets he's going to struggle with, but then he plays the Giants.
Well, I don't know. The Jets can't stop runners.
But y'all,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all got actually a good run defense according to the fantasy league. They got y'all in red. No, you avoid the Jets at all costs.
About to say, y'all last outing, y'all held, and I mean, I don't know how well New England's offense is running, but y'all held them to like 90-something yards.
Yeah, but we didn't hold that 49er, that running back for the 49ers ran almost 170 yards on us.
You said Shakir.
You know what I'm saying?
Shakir's the number one. Keep him. I mean, yeah, I think he has Najee. So I'm like, I would give up Ford for Shakir. So, yeah, I think I got it now. He has Najee and Ford. I will give up Ford for Shakir because he is the number one wide receiver. I got it now, Camden. So if they're offering you Ford, get rid of Ford, get Shakir, and keep Najee Harris. That's how you do that draft, that trade. So I'm getting you got Najee and Ford. Give up Ford, get Shakir with Najee Harris because he has a better uptick than Ford. I would get, like I said, I would get Shakir and have him and use him as your flex the rest of the year because they look like they only going to Shakir with the Bills. So do that. So if they are giving you, don't give up Najee. Give up Ford for Shakir. You got it. I like fantasy questions. Like I really do like it. Like I said, take Najee this week. Ramondre is going to have a tough matchup. It's too tough. Like I would stay clear of the 49ers. Even if Stevenson have a great game, that's still like too risky. Like only time I play against a good defense is an absolute stud, like one of my first 3 picks. Anybody else, I don't play them against a tough defense. Like, certain people you can play. So, all right, let's see. No, I will be sitting Shakir for Najee Harris or sending Shakir for Ford. Keep Shakir. Keep Shakir. Keep Najee. Try to trade Ford. Okay, I got you. No, I would be sending Shakir for Najee Harris or sending Shakir for Ford. Okay. Keep Najee. See if you can get somebody else for Ford. Don't give up Shakir for Ford. That's a bad pick.
Yeah, but he's saying that he's going to trade or Shakir
for
Najee Harris.
Oh yeah, I got you. Okay, so
he doesn't have Najee Harris. He has Shakir.
Right. He's asking. I know I got it. I said keep Shakir. I will keep Shakir. And for Najee Harris, no, because he's too up and down. Now, what else other running back do they have besides Ford or Harris? We need something better. I thought you had Harris and you was getting Shakir. I'm sorry. But if you have Shakir, I'm not trading them for Najee Harris or Ford. I know you would start Najee. Najee is a better trade than you would trade for Ford. But I wouldn't.
So try to trade Ford for Harris.
Yeah, I will try. No, sending Shakir for Ford. No, he doesn't have Ford or Harris. See, he said he's sending Shakir for Ford or sending it for Harris. I wouldn't touch Ford. No. Because Chubb is coming back in the next week. I wouldn't touch Ford because he's might have 1 or 2 weeks, and Shakir is clearly the number 1 wide receiver for the Bills right now. Now, if somebody's going to give you something better than Najee Harris or Ford, then of course, sell high on Shakir. But get the best deal you can get. Try to fleece him. Try to use that Shakir as a number 1 wide receiver and try to fleece him. So basically, I would go after somebody a little better than Harris. But if they want to go and you really need a running back, who's your other wide receivers? That's why I need to know the roster. See, if I knew his roster, then I could tell him what to do. Yeah, I would not get. I would just forget about Ford. But the Harris one, he's sometimes up and down. So I have Chuba Hubbard or Singletary as well. They have Chuba Hubbard or Singletary. Okay, let's see. Man, they have shitty ass running backs. Najee is the best running back they have.
Isn't Singletary that's the one from the that played for the Giants yesterday, right?
Yeah, for the Giants. So you can't use him this week anyway, so I would not trade for that.
Yeah.
Chuba Hubbard is actually a sneaky good back. I would, like I said, out of the ones, if you really need a running back, I would get Najee, then Chuba Hubbard. Ford and Singletary, I wouldn't touch. The Giants are too unpredictable. But Hubbard is sneaky good. And the Panthers going to need all the weapons they can get. But the best running back you have shown me is Najee Harris. If you must get away, try to get both Hubbard and Harris for Shakir. I told you, try to fleece him. Get 2 players for 1.
Try.
Get a 2 for 1. Try. The worst they can tell you, no, try. Try to get a 2 for 1.
Off out there. Who knows? Just like I was told in the chat. It's a long season of fantasy. You just gotta throw some things and try to figure it out.
I would try 2 for 1. Give me Hubbard, give me Harris for Shakir. And then this is the reasoning why I would tell him. Najee splits time with Warren, but Warren's only hurt for a little bit. Chuba Hubbard also splits time in Carolina. I'm giving you a number 1 receiver. Try to fleece him. Or keep Shakir, put him as your flex. You seem like you got a lot of wide receivers and you just need running back help. Try to go somewhere else that has a better running back for Shakir. But Harris, I would rank up Harris, Hubbard, Ford Singletary. That's how I would look at it. See if you get the first two or 2 for 1. If not, if you really need a running back, I would go Harris reluctantly. Like it's reluctant. I'm not all in on that one. But if you can get Hubbard and Harris for Shakir, you didn't fleece them. So just try.
There's not a lot of dumb people out there though, Mo.
They got some. They trust me. I fleeced a lot of them. Let me know one person is up and down and they have one good week. I wait till them to have one like outstanding week. Yo, man, look, this dude is gonna be the new face of the offense. I talk to him first. That's what I do. I talk to him. Get him in the chat. Like, look, this dude gonna be the new face of the offense. That dude right there struggling. Even though I know that dude coming off injury. Let's say it's Harris. He's coming off an injury. Man, it's gonna take him a while to get back. They take the bait. I get Harris. They get the person that's gonna fucking flop, and then they wonder why my fucking team is going crazy. It's all about you gotta sell it. Sell it.
Don't try to do that shit in our chat.
Oh no. Ain't no trades going on here. I'm vetoing every fucking trade. Ain't no trades going on.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I don't know. I would really look at. Don't you have both wide receivers from the Miami Dolphins? I don't think they're gonna put up. I was gonna say I don't think they're gonna put up the numbers.
No, I have one. I have the trio from the Bengals. I have Burrow, Higgins, and Chase. That's what I have.
So you haven't done shit.
Oh, his baby.
I'm just number one in our fantasy league right now. Thank you.
Like, if you look at his numbers, like I think he got the most numbers in the fantasy altogether. And I mean, it looked like really week 2 just snowballed and damn.
You got me last week, Doc.
Barely.
Barely. Yeah, but you only got me last week because I wasn't able to get online in time to take Debo out of the game because he didn't even play. So I got no points for Debo.
You know there's a rule now they put in for sleeper that if you do it the day of the game, you can switch them if you forgot to take them out. They made it a new rule where you can do it. So if you see, and you can do it before that next game start, you can flip them out because they realize that's a problem. Like, because some people get caught up and then they line up stuck. I always hated that lock shit, it being locked. You know what I mean? Because it's like I might be 1 minute from changing my shit and then it's locked. And that's bullshit. Locked. I said, I get you. Like, it has to be a person that plays the same game. That's how I'm with it. Like, if it's a 12 o'clock game, I can switch them out with another 12 o'clock person instead of just saying,
that makes sense. And
instead of going to 3 o'clock and say, you know what, we're gonna take this one out because he didn't have a good game.
Yeah, I wish I'd have known that with my week 2, because week 2, that's how I lost. I lost because my starting running back, he didn't produce anything, and I'm like, okay, they listed him as questionable the entire week, and then the game of, I said, okay, let me check on my games, and then I just so happened to be traveling home. I said, this dude out. I said, I can't even do nothing about that. Yeah, but if I'd have known that, I could switch.
They did that last week. I think they announced.
Oh, okay, they just did it. Okay, that makes sense. Because
so
I'm like, I could have really I could have made a sub. I really could. Yeah. If I'd have done anything else, I wouldn't have lost my week 2.
Yeah.
And I mean, whatever like it happened, it happened.
When I played Anthony. Higgins was out. That's how I lost to Anthony. Higgins was out, and I couldn't switch back. I'm like, damn, I got another Monday night person. I didn't realize he was out until I'm like, fuck, he out. That's the only reason why I lost, because he was out at the last minute. He was questionable the whole week. I'm like, I wish they could let you take a person that's out and you could put him with somebody else. But they working on it. I think people are griping about it in fantasy football. It's like the injury designations. I should be able to take somebody out and put somebody in there. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, I'm just saying it must be like I said, if it's a Monday night game, it must be somebody from Monday night I have to put in there. That's the only way I can see it being fair. Because, you know, some people are like, oh, let me go to my highest scoring one. And the person must be playing. So it can't be like, okay, 12 o'clock, this person got 50. And then, you know, I'm going to put them in my Monday night game. No, it must be that person that plays Monday night.
It gotta be that same game.
Yeah, the same game, the same time frame to make it fair. And I think that's what they did to make it fair. So I'm not trying to find out. I'm just trying to, I set my lineup final now at 11:30 our time. So it's going to really be hard on me this week. Doc might get one because I'm going to another time zone.
Yeah, you gonna already be gone. You gonna
be in the time zone. So it's going to fuck with me. Come be taking 11:30 and it's going to be 12. It's going to be 10:30 here. So it's going to fuck with me. So I have to realize that I'm not behind time. So I'll be in another time zone, which will fuck everything up.
Right.
But man, I like fantasy questions. Camden, please like and subscribe. Take your friends. Like, y'all give us more fantasy questions. We'll answer your fantasy questions because we actually have a fantasy league. So I'd rather handle sports questions than the bullshit questions for the Foyer's face for Facebook. Like, I don't know what's up with that guy. But yeah, I hope we do it. I will tell you, fleece them. So if you can't get a good fleece, keep secure and roll what you got. Hit the waiver wire and hit it hard. That's all I can tell you. Oh man, so man, we at the time where we gonna do the pickles, but you know, I told you last week we all tied except Anthony. Why, man? It would have been great if everybody would have been 9-7. Anthony wants to be different. It's these Washington fans, boy. I tell you, fucking Washington.
He wants to be. He likes to be mediocre.
I got 2 wide receivers that's out this weekend. I have one money league that everybody's hurt. I'm like, every single body's hurt. First week I put the most points in the league up. Then everybody got hurt. Tua got hurt. Jordan Love got hurt. All my quarterbacks hurt. I'm down to Geno Smith. Then my running backs got hurt.
That's not a bad one though. Geno put numbers up for your ass.
Yeah, but then my running backs got hurt. Now I'm using Alexander Madison because I have nobody else running back. Joe Mixon got hurt. That's what I was killing them at. That shit killing me. Like it's hurting me in my money leagues.
It was. You talking about running backs, man? It was depressing my way in our league that we have, man. I promise you,
man. But
be up at night sometimes.
The first game isn't just going to catch up. This is why I'm going a little fast today because you know I gotta get up early in the morning and be in fucking airport. I gotta go take my dog up now and shit. So I just want to get these picks in before the show. I won't be like, oh, we gotta cut the show off in the middle of the picks. We don't want to do that. So we're gonna go Panthers versus Bengals. They're in Carolina. I already told y'all who I'm going with.
Yeah, there ain't no secret here.
Joey B, if you lose this game, I will not pick the Bengals no more this year. So you better not lose this game. Cincinnati, I got Cincinnati.
I'm gonna go Cincinnati as well. Then people in desperation mode. The 0-3 0-4 don't look good on them. So I'm gonna go on them based on that.
I am going as hater pick of the week. I'm going with the Panthers.
And Anthony, who do you have? Well, you'll get it to us. You'll get it to us. We got the Saints versus the Falcons. It's another one, you know where I'm going. So I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I will be in attendance. I will be yelling black and gold. And this is a hate pick. Fuck
man,
Atlanta. That's what
man,
I'm
look,
with.
I hate doing this. I mean, of course, I'm a roll with my team, but as far as the pick is concerned, we got injuries at the wrong point, and I'm gonna have to go with Atlanta because Atlanta game's been close. So I'm gonna pick Atlanta based on the fact of the injuries that we sustained.
Good. Yes. Not everybody picking us. That means we're gonna win. Good. Good. Who you got, Hater?
This is my hater pick of the week for number 2. I am also going with the Falcons.
Good. That means we really gonna win. Oh, and he went with the Falcons too. Oh, we really gonna win. Jump off the bandwagon. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
I'm not off the bandwagon. Don't get me wrong.
We gonna win. We gonna win with third string because the Falcons gonna Falcon. That's what they do. The Falcons gonna.
And no, Derek Carr is going to Derek Carr. That's what's gonna happen. And you're gonna be sitting in the motherfucking Atlanta crying.
No, I ain't. Put it this way. When they don't lose, they're not gonna lose while I'm there. I'm gonna take it. When I'm in the building, when I go on away games, they don't lose.
Matter of fact, put your phone on do not disturb because when they start losing, I'm gonna start blowing your shit up.
Go blow it up. And then when we win, do yours on do not disturb.
Hell no. Live. Go live. And I'll be watching. I'm a request to go live with you.
Don't be in that bit dancing. When we win it, we dancing. We and HR will be in the building. I'm taking her to her first NFL game.
Oh, nice.
So we will be in the building. We'll have HR in the building. That's my good luck charm. Y'all fucked up. Bring it up.
Now, if you lose, is she your bad luck charm?
She's not coming in no more games. One shot deal with me, baby. One shot deal with me, baby. You can't go. We go to preseason. You can't come to regular season game, baby. One shot deal.
One shot, one kill.
We got the Jaguars and the Falcons. Jaguars and the Texans. Jaguars and Texas.
I think 2 weeks ago I made this comment. I think that he's the quarterback for the Jaguars is getting paid for what he did at Clemson. And he's not playing well at all. So I'm definitely going with the Texans because I don't think the Texans want to lose 2 in a row.
All right. Also, hey, Izzy, give us your Saints Falcons pick too. Yeah, because I saw you put Bengals. Okay, got Hater, got Houston. Doc, who you got?
Yep. You can put me down for Houston as well.
I don't trust anything that's a con. So I'm not trusting the Jaguars in this one. Put the horns up for my cousin in Texas. Houston, baby. They got this one. Oh, Izzy picked the Saints. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked at that one. Oh, man, let's see. And Izzy, who you got? Texans, Jaguars. Who you have? Okay, we're gonna go Broncos versus the Jets. I haven't called these people tomato soup, so I might as well go with the Jets. The Broncos tomato soup.
Man, look, game in New York, baby, is way of a difference for Denver. So
they call these people tomato soup, and I go around and pick them. That can't do it.
J-E-T, yes. Jets.
Okay, we got 2 for the Jets. Are you going for the Broncos, Jay? No, you're not.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm going with the Jets.
Go for the Jets. See, man,
until they start losing consistently, then I'll stop picking the Jets. But I'm gonna ride the Jets wave until something happens that's gonna be fucked up.
All right, we got the Vikings versus the Packers. Is Jordan Love still hurt?
Yes.
Well, give me the Vikings.
Don't they have what's his name? Isn't what's his name playing for them now? The kid that used to play. Who the hell is playing for them?
Talking about Malik Willis.
Yeah, Malik Willis.
Yeah, for the Titans. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm going Sam Darnold. we going Minnesota, baby. Oh man.
Rivalry game.
Minnesota.
Rivalry game. What do I go on that?
And they're in Green Bay.
Damn.
If Jordan Love was playing, I was going Packers. But I can't trust Malik Willis.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Minnesota because they got former Packer running backs in that room. So I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
Yeah, Aaron Jones about to have a fucking field day.
Yeah, I gotta go with the revenge factor.
That shit about to be nasty.
Give me Minnesota.
Who you got? Hater.
Oh, I'm going with the Vikings.
All right, we got Izzy put Houston. All right, I need y'all in the comment section to catch up. Well, catch up. All right,
Old
Jets,
fucks.
Houston. You gotta catch up. All right. Okay, Anthony said Vikings. Izzy gonna be 2 picks down. I don't know. He might be just behind. Shit. All right. We got 4 Minnesotas. We got to get Izzy's picks when they come in. All right. We got Steelers versus Colts. Do y'all have the Steelers going undefeated? Like still?
I am going to say that the Steelers will beat the Colts, even though the Colts are up and coming. I just think the Steelers are going to do their thing. I think, Justin Fields is going to do his thing. Now, if it was Russell Wilson, I would probably have went with the Colts.
I don't trust Anthony Richardson, so that's why I'm going Steelers. So I'm going Steelers. Until somebody prove me wrong, I'm going Steelers until they take a L. Steelers.
Man. I'm going to go with the Steelers as well.
All right.
Like, I'm trying to look at their schedule, and I mean, undefeated. You gotta ride that wave.
And Izzy
whether it's Pittsburgh's defense that's winning games or keeping things close enough for him to win, I just think that altogether that Pittsburgh team is just gonna not go undefeated, but I don't think they'll lose to the Colts.
You're right.
No way.
Like I feel like it's a trap game, but the way that the Steelers are set up in that division, I don't think they want to fall in this game, knowing what they got coming up. So it's not that time to pull out.
Yeah, caught up. Izzy did caught up finally. We there, man. We did caught up. Now we just need you for the Pittsburgh game versus the Colts, and then you'll be all great, all gravy. All right, Rams versus Bears. Fuck. They're playing in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chicago, man, because the Rams have lost their weapons, man. Like I'm reluctantly picking Chicago because of that.
They did win last week.
They did,
Rams did win,
but they kind of had to edge it together at the last minute.
Yeah, but they've had a whole week to prepare now for the Bears.
I'm saying Chicago.
I don't trust Caleb Williams until he gets straight. I'm gonna have to go Rams. This is basically, I believe in Matt Stafford's ability to pull him over the finish line more than Caleb Williams in his painted nails. So That's why I go for it. And who you got, Hater?
I am also going to go with the Rams.
It's just I don't trust Caleb Williams. That's just my thing. I went so hard on the draft show saying he's a bust, and he's proving me right. I'm sorry, he is. He's not coming in setting the world on fire like is he when Colts? Like everybody thought he was gonna do. So I don't trust him. He got plenty of weapons, and the Bears should be better than what they are. Man, I just believe in Matt Stafford. I don't. The dudes always have that, that moxie about him, man. He always find a way to win games. All right, we got the Buccaneers versus the Eagles. Two teams I fuck both of them.
But the Buccaneers affect your division, so
yes,
you got to go with the Eagles.
One of them, but I might not. I might not.
Man,
they're playing in Tampa.
Yeah, Raymond James.
Just because they're playing in Tampa and the Tampa players have to worry about a fucking hurricane and be exhausted. I'm going to Eagles reluctantly. Fuck Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. We're going to talk about it after we do the picks. Fuck him. And everything he stands for because he's a bitch. Yeah, you can come see me. If you ever see me in the streets, CJ CD, which is a sassy name, CD. We catch around. You always getting your ass beat. We catch around. So we catch around.
It's true. It's true.
You got your ass beat a week before you play the Saints. We catch around. I don't care. Y'all can tag him. Fuck CD, but the Eagles win.
Man, look. Damn.
I'm going with the Eagles. Put me down.
I got you. You said that proudly. Go on,
You did. I'm going with Tampa just because I think they play inspired ball. I think the Hurricane gives them a reason to play Philly and give them everything that they ask for, and then some.
And for my division, I hope they don't.
I hope they don't either, but right now I can't pick with my head.
I think Anthony went to sleep on it, brother, because he stopped picking. Izzy picked the Rams on the last one. Anthony hasn't picked yet, so Anthony might have went to sleep. You pick 2 games, man. Look, 2 games. All right. So
somebody sent him to bed. It's past his bedtime.
Yeah, somebody sent his ass to bed. You got the Patriots versus the 49ers in Santa Clara. Yep, in Santa Clara.
Yep.
Patriots, 49ers.
Yeah.
Even though I look like I'm wearing a Patriots jersey, I ain't stupid.
Yeah, I ain't falling for that trap either.
I ain't falling for that banana in the tailpipe. I'm going San Francisco.
Niners definitely. I'm about to give me like that.
I am also picking the 49ers. Even though, I mean, Debo's not playing, I don't think.
Nope, I don't think Kittle is either. We'll have to see on Kittle.
Yeah, they still don't got their 3. Kittle, Debo.
I don't trust the fucking Patriots. The Patriots have nothing.
Yeah, what Patriots ain't
0. We got the Commanders versus the Cardinals. Oh, this is gonna be a good ass game.
Ooh, it sure will.
The Commanders versus the Cardinals.
Bruh.
Great game.
Put me down for the Scottie Pippins.
I'm going Arizona. Not because I hate Scottie Pippins. I just think Arizona has the most explosive offense. Even though Cliff Kingsbury coming for blood, I think this will be the most high scoring game of the week. They coming for blood, so it's gonna be close. But I'm going Arizona. They're at home, and I think they have a slightly better defense. It's the only reason. But Doc,
put me down for the ugly jerseys.
the Scottie Pippins.
The Scottie Pippins.
Yeah, I just believe in it. I don't know, something about that Arizona team stands out to me. And I know I should have picked them. I know I should have picked them that week they won. I'm like, damn, I should have picked them.
Yeah.
He picked Philadelphia.
But for some strange reason, it don't seem like, you know what? I'm not going to say that they're not together yet, but that connection is not there yet with Kyler and Marvin Harrison Jr.
Because once you get there, that's going to be a walking weapon.
Yeah, once they get there,
Kurt Warner, Larry Fitzgerald all over again.
Yeah, I got to see it develop. Once I see it develop, then I'm going to start picking them. Right now,
I'm jumping on the bandwagon early.
Yeah, I can't ignore what I seen on Monday, man. Like Washington went in somebody's house and handled business, and I think they ride that way.
Do it twice.
That's it. Capture lightning in the bottle twice.
We got the Chiefs versus the Chargers. I already know where the fuck Jay's going with this. And you know where the fuck I'm going with this. Until it's proven till he lose. Pat it back. Here's my pick.
Yeah, bro. But
pat it back.
That was 2 weeks in a row. Like the NFL gonna be watching.
They're more like 3 weeks in a row he's been saved by the fucking referees. Let's get it real. Let's get it real.
The first one was actually right. The dude toe was on the line, man.
Okay, so yeah, that Baltimore one, you could definitely call that one. That was real.
That was a legit one. That was a legit W.
Against Cincy, that one was a little questionable.
Yeah, it was questionable.
and Atlanta, that was a flat out. Now you gonna call it for Kansas City? Yeah, I give them this. It was in Kansas City.
And you know why that third one is legit? Because fuck the Falcons. That's why. That's why it's legit. Nobody cried about that one. Man. Everybody hates Atlanta.
Except for Atlanta fans. Atlanta fans was like, say, bro, what that same energy that y'all did last week.
Man, fuck them. Because you know why? They only show up when their team win. And when they lose, you see nothing but red seats because their ass ain't there.
Yep.
They fell with their ass.
Nobody watched the game.
Clapped. I fucking clapped. Because that happened.
Man.
And I knew it was a pass interference. I didn't care if it wasn't pass interference. Fuck it. I didn't care. I was good. So I'll give you the one in Cincy though. I'll give you that one.
Like what happened on that? It was 4th and 16.
He got Cardinals as my be a man pick.
Be a man pick.
He picked the Cardinals with me. So shit, Izzy's on the bandwagon dude. So.
Well, I didn't pick in this game, so I'm gonna pick Kansas City just for the mere fact that it looks like the NFL got some home cooking going on. Like, look, we know who we want it to win, and we gonna do
some cooking. Taylor Swift is gonna break up their third championship. Oh man, Jay, will you pick the Chargers? Are you picking the Chargers?
No, because why would I pick the Chargers if they were gonna get the referees are gonna win the game for the Chiefs anyway, so I might as well pick the Chiefs. Not because I want to, because that's just a smart pick.
Oh
damn. That's all the way messed up, bro.
Jay slower and slower on his Mahomes bus. He's getting on the bus.
I'm gonna run that motherfucker with a bus.
Man, look.
Jay's on the bus. he picked Mahomes 2 weeks in a row. Jay's on the bus.
I'm riding the referee's bus. I'm not riding the Chiefs bus.
Oh man. All right, we got the Browns versus the Raiders in Las Vegas.
You know, I've been picking this fucking team the last couple of weeks, and they've just shit on me over and over and over again. But put me down for the Browns.
Okay.
I just don't think Uncle Rico is that good yet.
I'm putting it this way. I'm going with Uncle Rico, and this is why. Deshaun Watson is not getting his massages. Until he get his massages, I am not picking the Browns. So I'm going Las Vegas. They bounce back after embarrassing L from Carolina.
Yes. I second the motion. I'm going to roll with Vegas as well. For the mere fact, I don't know what Max Crosby got. And then
Devontae and Crosby are out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I'm not changing my pick. Because Antonio Pierce said heads are going to roll for that performance. So somebody is coming out fired up.
If they show up to the game, then I'm still picking the Raiders.
He said heads are going to roll. This is some bullshit. All right, man. Too many injuries in the NFL, man. It sucks. All right, we got the Bills versus the Ravens Sunday night
game. You gonna put me down for the Bills for the mere fact that Josh Allen is playing out of his mind right now, and you got to ride that wave. I'm sorry to keep saying this phrase, but
ride the wave, man.
Buffalo ain't slowing down.
All right, man. Who you got, Hater?
I'm also gonna go with Buffalo. I'm gonna ride that wave as well.
But this is a proven game for Lamar Jackson. You can't keep beating up on a tomato can that is Dallas. Big old chunky soup tomato can. It fills you up, but it's just a tomato can. All right. I'm gonna go with Baltimore. I think Lamar stands up, and you know what? We got that first win, so now let's keep building on it. I think they're gonna get it together, and they're gonna use Derrick Henry like they're supposed to, like they did last week. They use Derrick Henry like they did last week. They'll win this game easy. So I'll go Baltimore. I just have a feeling that, people tired of the Lamar slander. I think he's tired of the Lamar slander, especially from Anthony.
Yes.
He's tired of it. I think he has to start showing up at primetime games. I just have a feeling that he wins a close one. I don't know, something in my heart just saying go with Baltimore. Oh, man. Why the fuck is this a Monday night game? Fuck. Why is this a Monday night game? Fucking Titans versus the Dolphins. Why do I have to pick this shit? Why? Why do I have to pick this shit?
Woo! And then, does it come on ESPN? What does the game come on?
It needs to go on the Learning Channel.
Bruh, it needs to go somewhere. Somebody needs to get that one for free.
If you don't know what the Learning Channel is, that's TLC. It needs to go on TLC.
Barf game. But you got to pick somebody.
Just because I hate Nasty, I'm going Miami. But this is the only reason why. Because I hate Nasty. It's a hate pick. I'm going Miami.
Lord, I can't pick nobody. There's no win here. There's no win.
There's no win. I'm hoping it's a tie so we can get a tie.
So there's 2 games on Monday again?
2 games on Monday again.
So Miami or Tennessee I already went because I hate nasty. I went Miami.
You could put
And
me
Miami.
down. You could put me down for the Titans.
And
I'm okay with it.
Only because I know more defensive players for Miami.
It's a damn shame. This is a Monday night
game. That's the only reason why I'm picking Miami. Maybe they'll win on field goals. Hopefully, it's just all field goals. I don't know.
This is horrible.
That's bull crap. I don't. That's gross.
I know Skylar Thompson is not playing, and Sloop Hundley is. So he's a better quarterback than Skylar Thompson.
Well, I went with Miami. I have no idea. I went on it based on
that's Miami's quarterback. So I'm giving you Miami's quarterback.
Cool.
What it was.
Yeah.
All right. The last Monday night game. Geno versus the Lions. Lions. In Detroit. And Detroit is unveiling the sickest uniforms I've ever seen.
Lions? I'm challenging my inner Pops.
Lions? That's one. You know I gotta go Lions for Pops. Monday night. Lions. You're going Lions too. Now, do you go Lions for Pop or you go Geno? You riding the Geno train? Which one you doing, hater?
I'm sorry, Pop. I'm going with Geno.
Y'all seen the hater?
I listen. That until they could get beat, that offense is gonna keep clicking.
Yeah,
y'all seen the hate in the chat last week? That dude named all the teams except for the Seahawks. That dude said Geno.
Well, we got Geno. So, he went Browns, okay. Easy with these late ass picks. Bills. Now you
tell him to stop watching. Tell him to stop watching damn AEW. That's what it is. He's watching AEW.
You gotta be, because SmackDown been over with. All right, so man, we got that one. That's what, week 4. It's week 4. Man,
so we're not doing we're not doing the Thursday night pick.
Yes, we are. We about to.
Gross again. Oh my god.
Well, we definitely doing week 4.
Gotta pick somebody.
That's the bullshit. That's bullshit.
That is bull. I don't want to pick this game, but I gotta pick somebody.
This is a motherfucking bullshit that Thursday night game. Week 5. Oh, this is some fucking bullshit.
It is.
Every fucking day. Fucking bullshit.
Like, this is bogus right here, bro. Like,
bullshit.
I gotta pick somebody based on.
It's Atlanta versus Tampa Bay.
Who I dislike the most.
Put it this way, hater. Who are you picking first? Because I need a drink.
You could hook me up. I'm going with the Falcons.
Man.
Let me see where they playing. They're playing in Atlanta. So
Atlanta.
You know what I'm gonna say? Fuck Atlanta. I'm going Tampa Bay. It's fuck Atlanta.
And I hate to say that I'm agreeing with Mo this whole time, but
Atlanta.
Yeah, even Izzy saying he won't pick the Dolphins reluctantly. That's a bullcrap game. But
bullshit. This is bullshit.
Man, look.
This is a work of art. This is bullshit.
It based on it's not hate. It's just rolling with who got what to prove. And I'm going with Tampa for the mere fact that they're defending the crown. So in order to be the champ, you got to beat the champ. So go ahead and put me down for Tampa.
Both of them. I hope it ends in a tie.
Man, look.
Damn.
Just draw. Just end in a draw. That way, no one has the right to the win.
Nobody wins.
Just draw.
I got to pick Tampa Bay. This is some fucking bullshit.
Just draw.
Who the fuck does that? They're gonna pick Tampa Bay.
I mean, you could always turn around and not pick anybody and just take the loss.
No.
All right, then stop bitching.
I
Stop
actually did
bitching.
that last year. I did that last year.
Yeah,
I forgot what game it was for though.
No, I'm not taking the loss.
Now
I don't know why they got that garbage. I don't know why they got that garbage on Thursday night. It's fucking garbage.
I forgot. Something happened. Something happened that made me say I'll take the loss on that game. Damn, I wish I could remember that.
He's going Lions. So that's, I don't know. Anthony went to sleep.
He'll put him in the chat.
He better, because he missing a good bit. He better go put the rest. That boy picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. No, 6 games. I was already picked 6 games.
And mom told him, take your ass to your bed. Past your bedtime.
Lions. Okay, he picked. Izzy, one more game. Tampa versus Atlanta on Thursday. Fuck the Falcons. So, you know why I'm saying it. I got to get in that mode because I'll be on that plane. And I'm going there. Fuck the Falcons. I think I got my 28-3 shirt I'm gonna have. I'm walking through there just like that. That's how I might go to the airport. That's how I think I'm going to the airport. 28-3. But CD, what I was talking about it was a dirty hit. It was not a dirty hit. The whistle didn't blow. I was in the damn thing. They did not blow the whistle. He got hit. The guy got hit in the shoulder blade and got a concussion. The guy's from New Orleans. I mean, the New Orleans area. So it's like, ain't nobody gonna try to hurt him in his hometown, man. Like, it was a hard play. And they're saying Peyton Turner allegedly spit on him and shit. I'm like, well,
I didn't see it. And I'm not saying this.
Spit coming out of his mouth, but like, if anybody plays sports, people spit all the time. Like, spit shit out. He might have had blood in his mouth, something. And probably, I don't think it fell on him. I think it went by him. And people like, oh my God, he spit on the player. And
he spit on him. Why
did he do Howie Long's son, Chris Long, you sounded like a bitch. Like, oh my God, he spit on the player. So
why did he do
it's
it?
Football, man. It's fucking football, bro.
Man, like, and the thing about it, when I seen it happen in real time, I'm like, the referee kind of messed up because the progress was stopped. The progress was stopped, but the referee did not blow the whistle. It wasn't until Peyton Turner actually engaged into, and then whistle was blowing as it was happening. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, they didn't blow this whistle for a while until this man got hit. And I'm like, It looked bad. But
if the man never got hit, they would have never blew that whistle.
But the thing about it, the progress was stopped. The referee never blew the whistle. I'm like, you still letting him run because his progress is obviously stopped before the first down yardage or whatever. And I'm like, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He literally went back 3 yards before the referee was like, all right, now I'm going to blow the whistle. But then the guy's already engaged in making a tackling motion. And I know it's not virtual reality. You could glitch the guy away from the player. It was real life. And I don't know what everybody else was seeing, but this is what is coming from my side. When I'm looking at it, what's happening as I'm watching it. I mean, I'm not on the field, so I don't know. And as far as that whole situation with CD, say, brother, you can sit here and talk all you want. You're on your 3rd team, and I know you played for Philly before, but you're on your 3rd team in as many years. So that's telling me, brother, you got commitment issues or you got performance issues. So it's one or the other. So whatever you saying about this locker room don't concern me because you up here chasing. You going wherever you think you're going to get this ring at, and people still out here punking you on this field. People was punking you when you was wearing our colors. So don't sit here
he's a big ass pussy. Big pussy.
So, say, brother, whatever you saying, I'm taking it off with a grain of salt, bro. Because, like I said, 3 teams, 3 years, brother. Nah, you ain't the one to make that comment. You ain't that guy. You really not. I seen a third string receiver literally getting you mixed, and you didn't do nothing about it.
And then he did the same thing a week ago in Atlanta, and they third string receiver whooped his ass. It's like this. He yanked the mouthpiece off of somebody's face mask, and somebody whacked the shit out of him. That's what happened. And he got his ass whooped, and Janoris Jenkins saved that boy from getting his ass whooped. Just because you got the wicks in your head, you think you're a gangster. You're not a gangster, CD. You're not a gangster.
Thinking you that
your
guy.
Ass whooped on the field.
You ain't that guy.
And put this way, you literally said in the press conference, "Oh, I still got it tatted on." We talk about the Saints symbol tatted on him. You wanted to be. You sound like a butthurt lover. We got rid of you because you wanted safety money and you was a slot corner. So you know what we did? We got Alontae Taylor to play your position better than you played it. The man almost leads the league in sacks as a slot corner. The man has 4 sacks. Let it go. The Saints moved on. You went to the Eagles. Then you went back to the Lions. Then you went to the Eagles again. You getting passed around like a $5 hole. Dude, did we realize people, you're not worth it, bro. You're not worth the money you think you're worth. You're not that good. The Saints defense hid a lot of your shit. You used to get burned all the time. On a potential game-winning thing in the Saints game, guess who Chris Olave got free on? He's in the picture. Looking as Olave catch the ball. So if it wasn't for a luck that 3 Saints defenders ran into each other, the Eagles lose that game. I don't know how the fuck that happened. 3 Saints defenders bumped into each other, and the tight end ran.
First of all, I have no idea because the only receiver threat that you had to worry about was the tight end. And that's the thing that gets me about the defensive coordinators, whoever want to call it, because we in these situations, that's how we lost that freaking playoff game against San Francisco. You sit here and you go to this prevent defense when it's 3rd and a mile. Like, I could see giving up 10 yards. Like, you could give up the 10 yards, bro. It was 3rd and 16. They still had another down to go. So if you get that turnover, the game's over. But you sit here, play this prevent defense. The guy that was supposed to cover the tight end, he was on his assignment. I don't know what homeboy right there in the middle of the field was doing. He was supposed to spy or whatever, but he got lost in the sauce, got lost in the lights. I don't know. He pissed down his legs. He in the way. And that's how that collision happened. From what I'm looking at, that's how that collision happened. I don't know where the other guy came from. I'm like, say, bro, ain't this some bull crap? Like, them people were snake bitten. It's 3rd and a mile. We shut down. We contained Jalen Hurts for most of that game. Jalen Hurts been killing us since he came in the league. I'm like, okay, we can't beat this dude. But now we actually played decent. They ain't doing much. We ain't doing much either, but at least we're not doing stuff that make us lose the game. And then it came down to small crap. Ultimately, and I'm not, the results of the game is the results. But points on the field when we went for that 4th and 1, and I trust Alvin, but then Alvin got turned around. So we lost that. Okay, cool. We left points out there. Instead of getting those 3 points, because we was in their territory where we could have kicked the field goal. Or if not, you should at least trust your kicker to make that kick inside, at home. Nothing going against you. And then it comes down to that that big play, 3rd and 16 is 3rd and a god doggone mile. I can give up 10 yards, bro. I'm cool playing man to man. I'm cool throwing whatever kind of defensive package. I'm not cool with prevent. I'm not, because again, that tore us up. That first of all, tight ends always tear us up. Matter of fact, you could go to our last playoff exits being because of a damn tight end. So I hope if this is the result of them learning better, if this is the learning curve, I will take this L. I'll take it on the chin, but I'm not going to continue this path. And whoever's calling these defensive plays, whoever scheme it is, say, brother, you're going to have to find another scheme or find another defensive coordinator, because I'm done with tight ends tearing our tails up. Pause.
Put it this way, we just got breaking news though that affects Jay's team.
Yes, I seen it as well.
It says it's going down. The Villanova Knicks are no more, because they're talking about trading Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to the Timberwolves for Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks get Karl Anthony Towns, and y'all trading Randle and Vincenzo. Your thoughts, Jay?
Wow.
Like, wow.
I mean, when you think about it, look what we did without Randall last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't, he wasn't too much of a factor during playoffs and whatnot. I mean, DiVincenzo is gonna hurt only because he's a good shooter, but we still got some motherfuckers. So, and I think Karl Anthony Towns I think would be a good pickup.
Yeah, but I'm like, damn, we wanted to see the Villanova Knicks.
I mean, it would have been nice.
You had it for a year. You had it for at least.
We didn't have the full Villanova Knicks. They traded for the other one. Yeah, they didn't have the full Villanova. It was about to be the full Villanova Knicks.
Well,
I mean, if you're trying to improve your team. I get it. It would have been nice to see the Villanova Knicks. It would have been, you know what I'm saying, just to see what they could have did. But I just think that I think they definitely got stronger.
But y'all got to take on a $220 million contract from Karl Anthony Towns, though. Y'all got it for 4 years.
Yeah, but we ain't paying nobody else really except for fucking what's his name?
Brunson.
Yeah, Brunson. That's all. That's all.
The only thing I say this trade is bad is because Karl Anthony Towns is soft as baby shit, and y'all got a coach that.
You gonna have to make it work.
And asses.
Here's the thing. Now you wanted to create space for the Knicks. Well, Karl Anthony Towns gives you that because he's a big man that can light it up. Like if he's on, he's on. You got to see which one you're getting though. Like if Tibbs don't run him to the ground,
stop.
If Tibbs don't run him to the ground, great trade, especially in the East. Great trade. Y'all compete with Boston hands down. I give Boston a slight edge because they're the champion, but
stop it.
But that's all dependent if he can stay healthy, and Tibbs don't run him to the ground if he ain't healthy. Because Tibbs
that's
gonna
what
run.
I worry about Cat being a pussy. His nickname is Cat. He's a pussy. Everybody knows he's a pussy. Going to the Knicks, y'all finally got a big name player. So I can look at it. They got a big name player that they can hang their hat on, but he's not Patrick Ewing. He's not. He's not Patrick Ewing. He's soft as baby shit. And if you're gonna wear the number 32, that number is special to me. You can't be soft as baby shit. So I hope he changes his number because he is soft as baby shit. He is soft. Soft. He's softer than lactose intolerant shit. He is soft. Like he is horrible. This motherfucker is like Minnesota would have been better off if he played hard. And no diddy. But I'm just saying, they would have been better off. They would have won that series. They did all that stuff against Denver to just drop the fucking ball. It's because Karl Anthony Towns is not a leader. I guess Jalen Brunson to be the leader. And it hurts that y'all had to lose Vincenzo. I would try to trade Julius Randle straight up for that boy. That would have been a fair trade. They're both injury prone and both of them overrated. So it's a fair trade.
Well,
I mean, that's not how the world works, though. You know, you try to get what you can, and I'm sure who knows if they didn't try to go player for player. You know what I'm saying? Because Randall's not making that much money, so the Timberwolves are going to be straight.
Mm-hmm. And I look at it like this, y'all. 3-point shooting gets better because Cat can shoot threes. But you don't want your damn center out of the fucking paint. So I wonder how that would work.
That you're talking about you're remembering the old NBA where the center actually played in the box, where now it's everybody that could shoot is shooting.
But Tibbs don't really. Tibbs is an old school coach. You know, most of his centers stay in the paint and dominate the paint. So I will see how that would work. I would have to see. I would have to see how that would work.
I mean, Tibbs is old school. If he start, unless listen, if the dude shoots the three and can make it, then fine. But if you're shooting the three and you're laying bricks and you're building a house, then your ass is going to sit right in the block.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tibbs don't play that. Like
Tibbs will bench anybody. I remember what he did. Joakim Noah he benched Joakim Noah. He don't care. Tibbs don't care.
You really don't.
He'll run you to the ground. He run you into the ground, and he'll run your boy into the ground. But he preaches defense. I'm like, I don't know if that's Cat's strong suit, but I guess he realized he got to adapt to the modern NBA. But losing Vincenzo is going to be hard because that dude used to come off the bench for y'all and do the thing for y'all, man. Like he was the dude for y'all, man. Like when y'all had injuries, like I thought that was the best time for y'all to win was this year, like to sneak in. I think y'all could beat Boston. I thought y'all would beat Boston because y'all play it hard. I don't want them to take that away from you because Cat is soft as baby shit, like I keep saying. He's soft.
I mean, hopefully they could fucking beat him into not being soft as shit.
He is soft as a motherfucker.
No, that's all you could do. You could try to push him to see if he could be that player that they're expecting him to be. You know what I'm saying? They know he could shoot, they know or whatever, but you're coming, like you said, you're coming in to play Tibbs' style of basketball. You're playing defense. You're practically Iron Manning it because you're gonna be playing a lot of minutes. Now, if you can't handle that shit, you're not gonna play.
Yeah, pretty much.
Facts.
So, do you break up the chemistry that you would have had? You know, I know you got.
I mean, it's already too late. It's already too late. They did. They broke it up. Now we're gonna have to deal with, and hopefully Josh Hart comes through, you know, and you know, some of these other players. And then you also don't, you know, you also got to build these younger players up.
It's not official yet, but that is damn near. And you gotta remember, this is the first non-Woj bomb. So this is by Shams. So his Woj is retired.
Man.
So it's not the same.
It's not. But congratulations to him, though.
Woj would have told us yesterday. Soon as the fucking deal was a rumbling, Woj would have dropped that fucking bomb.
Man,
true.
Everybody
You're right.
Do it just like that, man. Like I spoke about it last week that we're ushering in this new era. And if you being a sports fan and you used to certain things, it just hits different when this new era gets ushered in, like when I was talking about the quarterbacks and such. And now you got to look at the basketball, because basketball teams had their media day, and now we're getting ready to start off basketball season coming up in October. And there's a lot to be excited for this season. It don't matter who your team is. You go with the big boys. You got the champion Celtics. Jalen Brown's gonna come back with a vengeance. Mm-hmm. He missed a roster spot on the men's basketball team, the Olympic basketball team. So you expecting things to come out of Boston. JT got things to prove, saying that that's his team. Philly with a big move, getting PG up in there. You have the Lakers, and the big news with them getting a brand new coach. And how you feel about the coach move and them drafting who they drafted at the second round at 55. One way or the other is history. And
garbage.
It's gonna create a buzz.
Another report that my Pistons was in the running to get Julius Randle. I guess the Minnesota deal was too good to pass up. I'd rather us got Julius Randle, because that's what we need. But Julius Randle goes to the Timberwolves. Well, I don't know where he fits. They lose shooting.
And they're young. That's a super young. Mm-hmm. Perhaps he might give him that Mamba mentality, because he under that tree of taking Kobe's work ethic. So maybe he might bring that over there for that young squad. And honestly, you see it in Anthony Edwards now. Like, that dude really, when the ball goes up, he don't believe in friends. And he don't believe in, I'm going to have regard for whoever in front of me. Like, I'm out here to win, and I'm going to do whatever I can to win. And he's still super young. Hopefully, I guess that's for a locker room presence. I don't know what he brings to the court yet, because as Mo stated earlier, he's injury prone. So I don't know if he'll be available, especially running in that system.
And y'all traded our number 1 pick away. The one we gave y'all for Duran.
Yeah.
Y'all traded Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo in the first round pick via the Pistons. And y'all received, the Hornets, which is a 3-team trade. The Hornets received DeQuan Jeffries in draft compensation. And the Knicks get Karl Anthony Towns. So now you no longer have to root for us to suck, because that pick is gone to Minnesota. Now Minnesota got to root for us to not suck. So that was the pick, So if we don't suck, Minnesota gets that pick.
My shit is why did it take so long? If basketball's about to start in less than a couple of weeks, why did it take so fucking long for them to pull these trades off?
To unload. The thing is, Karl Anthony Towns is not happy in Minnesota because he's no longer the dog. The dog is Anthony Edwards. And then
right.
Julius Randle has no place with y'all. So that made sense. Now, to make the money work, they had to trade Dante DiVincenzo to make the money work. Well, it sucks. I wish they could have traded someone. They're probably like, man, I wish we could have traded somebody else. But they had to make the money work. So that's what it is, man. So the Villanova Knicks has broken up before they even played.
Broken up.
Yeah, before they even got a chance to show their shit.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Like they could at least.
I would at least let them play a month and then try to get a trade going.
Well, do the shit a month down the line. Man, we had them play that. Then I'm like, what if that would have been the thing to get y'all a championship? Maybe
You're
y'all
right.
try to find a way to get him back. He might come back. after his contract is up. He might come back. But that's fucked up. He might not even play the same with Minnesota.
You're right.
Can you trade him back?
You're right.
Can you trade him back?
Who knows? I mean, shit. Who the fuck knows? How many people start out with one squad, get traded to another squad, and then the next year they're back to the squad that they were traded from? Or they get released and then that team picks them up on waivers and shit.
You know, and then, you know, Derrick Rose retired finally. He finally retired.
Well, he got one more year, so he'll play this year, but that's it.
He's gonna retire after this. Yeah, so
yeah,
it's like he got released from Memphis, and I think Chicago should pick him up, man. Let him have one last hurrah in Chicago.
Make
they
that
ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. Where they going?
Yeah,
where they going?
Yeah.
They ain't going down a damn place. Lonzo legs are like two matchsticks. They break every time he walks. They're not going anywhere. I mean, you're not going anywhere. So you might as well let Derrick Rose start. Let Derrick Rose have his victory lap around the league and call it a day. Because I'm like, that's the biggest what if. Tom Thibodeau ruined that. He ran this man into his knees pop, and that man was never the same. Tom Thibodeau ruined Derrick Rose, man. That's let him go back to Chicago where it all began. Let him have a big ass ceremony. I mean, they still should retire his jersey. He won an MVP for y'all, God.
He did. I mean,
wasn't he the youngest? The youngest ever?
Youngest ever.
No, and the last time they were fucking relevant, Derrick Rose was there.
There. You're right.
Derrick Rose was fucking there. So it is what it is, man. But we get to the show because I gotta get to the airport in the fucking morning. Oh, God. Going to the airport. I ain't gotta drop my dog off. So we on to shout outs for tonight. Y'all can go ahead, shout outs.
I'm gonna do a quick shout out. Just shout out you guys. Definitely shout out everybody that participated and commented and liked and subscribed. I'd like to give a shout out to Teaspoon. She was fired from being Chicago's coach of the
we just
in the
talked
W.
about that. Telling sports entertainment guy. That was sports entertainment guy. He's a New York fan. He's a Knicks fan too. We just finished talking about it. Just go back a couple minutes. You'll hear us talking about it. Go ahead with the spoon.
I want to give her a shout out. She's definitely a Hall of Famer in the WNBA and in college basketball. She, somebody that played in New York. I mean, I seen some of the things that was being said, and I feel that, people hated on her. It's not her fault. She had 2 rookies that she had to deal with this year, and she did her best. And I'm just glad that hopefully somebody snatches her up and brings her into her experience, and her knowledge is key. So
she
that
was
was
helpful in Zion Williamson growing as a player.
Yep.
He tells her that. He says that.
Facts.
And that's my shout outs.
She was a part of our faculty for a minute, and
she might go back.
Hopefully so, man. Like, she got time. Come on right back on home. It's not like they ain't got the room for her. I'm gonna give my shout outs out the way, and hopefully they're not too lengthy. First foremost, I want to give a shout out to the city of Oakland. The A's having their last game up in that Coliseum. Oakland losing their sports teams, man, hanging there. Hopefully in the next, couple of years,
y'all might. All of them.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's brutal that y'all lost all y'all franchises, man.
Y'all had 3 teams and lost all 3.
And it's just a doggone shame because, from what I hear, Oakland, it may be poverty stricken, but it shouldn't be poverty stricken to a point where, you had fans that were literally diehards. You had people that fill up that basketball arena. You had people that filled up that stadium, watching their football teams and the baseball team. And man, just my heart goes out to y'all, man. Just keep your head up, and hopefully it doesn't tear away from your fandom. We touched on Derrick Rose retiring, coming up, man. Hell of a career, man. Hopefully Chicago, will put your number up in that rafters, being next to the great Michael Jordan for being an MVP for that organization.
The GOAT.
Yeah, the GOAT. Overall, the GOAT. I'm gonna touch up on ladies basketball real quick. Caitlin Clark, you won the award by default. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just congratulations on order.
Her numbers are, you can't say that she won by default. She earned that shit. She earned that shit. Her numbers were up.
I'm glad I'm getting what Eric's saying is because the other competitor got hurt, and that kind of made it like, yeah, she's gonna win it. It's like she knew she was gonna win it after that wrist injury. We knew. We like, well,
I'm like,
she won it.
I'm like, bro, it was so close, man. But I'm not gonna do that. Like for real though, she did deserve it. She won that thing, and she put butts in seats, and the WNBA has astronomical numbers, man. Like they've shot up, they shooting up. People are watching, people are attending, people are going to games. Hopefully they keep that momentum going, and all in part due to the class that they brought in. Which brings me to my next shout out, Dejanay Carrington, most improved player for the WNBA. Girl, keep doing your thing. And two more. Like the hater has underneath his name, F. Brett Favre. I don't care what you came out with and talking about, feel sorry for me.
Parkinson.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Refuse to do it. We're going to shine a light on you every show on site. You know what the vibes we coming with, Brett. And last but not least,
I hope he shake for every million he stole.
Last but not least, although he didn't get the Super Bowl nod, happy 42nd birthday to Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., aka Lil Wayne, New Orleans own. Shout out from the Venom and Smoke podcast. F number 4. Yeah, y'all know what it is over here. And y'all know the vibes always, man. Look, everybody.
Jay wasn't here. Jay wasn't here last week.
Yeah.
Hit the Brett Favre logo.
Oh, nice.
Fuck Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus Russell in there too.
We got graphics now. We all see.
I was gonna say somebody got happy with the AI graphics.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, hey, we got AI everywhere, baby. we out of regular, man. We gonna let it go. Don't worry about it, fuck them.
Yeah.
About Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I said you wasn't here last week to see it, so yeah, that's why you kept looking at him. What the hell? You said you was looking like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is
that? Yeah, that's us telling us fuck Brett Favre. Man, I just want to see how important it is to be a youth football coach. Like my son's coach is the worst coach I've ever seen in my life. Ever. They don't even know to block the person after they engage with the first person. They don't know how to go to the next level. They don't even teach that. They have them walking around looking aimlessly, and you crush kids' confidence. They got to be pretty bad yesterday. Even though he started at offensive guard, right guard. He was right guard. Yeah. If you're gonna be a coach for youth football league, remember you got those kids' future in your hands, bro. Don't teach them bad habits. Don't teach them to be lazy on the field, walking on the field. One game they had 3 people on the fucking field and the person scored. Yeah. Who else? You think we're gonna wait for you to substitute? 3 fucking people. I wanted to jump out the stands and whip his ass. That's how mad I was. I never been mad. You thought the fucking no call made me mad? I have never been madder than I was sitting there. I'm like,
boy,
you got these kids looking bad. So if you are a high school or a middle school coach, you got these kids' future in your hands, bro. Teach them the right thing. Teach them how to grow up to be men. Men ain't lazy. Men ain't walking around. We hustle for everything where we get. We need you to mold these kids. Have these kids respectful. You got kids walking around with gloves on their face masks. My coach would have fucking flipped out if I'd have went up there playing defense with gloves hanging from my face mask.
Why are we doing that?
And it's a style. I'm like, no, it's not a style. It's a dumbass style. That's how I told my son. It's a dumbass style.
What? Man,
we were taught to be uniform. They told us you had to wear black cleats. Everybody wore black cleats. It was nothing special. We had to show we are a team. We had to wear everything like everybody else. They got these kids just walking out thinking it's all about them. No. And then when they lose, you don't practice. My son said we don't do nothing in practice. You don't practice. You just go out in the game and play like this fucking Madden. They get these fucking Madden players who think they coaches coming out there and fucking over these kids. That's why these kids have bad habits in basketball and football. That's why the sports are going down. You want to know why people come in and they suck? It's because you got sucky ass adults teaching them how to suck. It's like, man. I'm like, I don't care if you lose. I told myself, I don't care if you lose. It's how you lose that kills me. It's like kids are walking their heads down. First thing you do when we put our head down, you're coach, raise your fucking head up. Raise it up. Take this L on the chin. And to this day, when stuff get hard, I raise my head up for this day. You don't walk around with your head down. You got kids just lost. You are a coach. Keywords, you're coaching these kids through life. Some of these kids don't have fathers like me. Some of these kids come from a household there's no men. So you are the damn man in that kid's life. My coach was important to me. He taught me life lessons that I still learned, I still do today. Are you injured or you hurt? I remember I was hurt one time coming off the thing. He's like, are you injured or you hurt? I said, man, what's the difference? Hurt mean you can play. Injury mean you got to call the ambulance for you. Are you injured or you hurt? I'm hurt. Well, get your fucking ass up, dust yourself up, go in there and fucking make a play. And God damn it, did not make a play the next time I went in the fucking game. That's what the impact of coaching has on kids. Because if you don't have the right coach, you make the kid want to give up. My son telling me he wants to quit football because his coach, no, we're not doing that. I said, I normally don't do this. I told him, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to make you be a star. And you be David Ruffin of the fucking Temptation. You going to be a star. Fuck what this person say. Because I'm not about to have you go to high school with those bad habits and get hurt.
True that.
If you are a coach and you have these young, impressionable minds with you, you better take care of them because you're not going to fuck over minds. I was like 2 seconds. I had to keep holding myself down. I said, I'm 2 seconds from jumping the fence and whooping this coach ass for everybody. It's showing to me not a coach. It's bad. It was bad. People just like, it's not. Wow, they haven't scored a point all season. They haven't moved the ball all season. It's a clusterfuck. So it made me mad, and I had to realize, okay, this is a kid game, and I don't want to see you got a character. But if I catch that guy on the street, we're gonna have a nice conversation.
It's gonna be
some furniture moving.
I was gonna say there's gonna be some furniture moving.
Some furniture moving. The parents are like, what the hell is this?
But my shit is also, is he the only coach?
No, it's two of them. Both of them trash.
Trash.
And this is a school coach, this is not like a Pop Warner coach.
No, school, for the school. That's why I said I need to figure out a way how to come over there and coach. Because I guarantee you, we might not win every game, but we gonna know they've been in a fight. That's what my coach used to tell me. We might not win every game, but make sure they feel that they've been in the game with you.
Yep.
You
make them remember who you are.
I just went to my son at the end of the game. I said, I don't give a fuck what he tell you. And he was walking up. I don't give a fuck what he tell you. You better hit somebody. I don't care anybody. I don't even care if it's not your responsibility. Hit that motherfucker. I don't care.
Yeah.
He played defense.
Man, he's a better defensive player. The coach is so horrible. They don't know that my son is a D tackle. He's not an offensive tackle. He likes to go forward, not backwards. He has great hands because they put him at D tackle. He beat a guy, and he got the deepest penetration of the team. And then yesterday they put him on for one play as a defensive tackle, and he was the only person penetrated in the backfield. He just ran the wrong way. I can teach that. I say that dude could be a beast at a D tackle. He's not an offensive tackle. You got to make guard. He's not a guard. He's a tackle. He got a defensive dog in him.
Well, everybody likes to hit. Nobody likes the offense is boring to some people.
Unless you run block.
Yeah.
Great.
Unless you're running somebody over.
Yeah, run block, knock somebody on the ass, call it a day. Pancake. I won't call you out. Put somebody on the ass. It's called But I'm just sad for these coaches. We got coaches out here that be trying to make certain people look good. We got coaches out here that, that's not really molding these kids to be great. I don't like the body language. I don't like how they respond. When somebody score their head down, they're like, oh my God, no. Let's go get them. I don't hear the coach saying, let's go get them. Slap them on the head. Come on, let's go. We get this. We going out there.
Even when you make a mistake, you smack them on the helmet. All right, keep your chin up. You made your mistake. Now let's go make, let's go do something so you're not gonna make that mistake again.
Let's go get another one. Let's go get this next one. But just remember, people, kids look up to you, especially coaches. They look up to you. One thing I didn't like, the damn coach is sagging his pants. I'm like, you are a coach. You are a fucking coach.
There we go.
You don't supposed to sag. My coach used to get mad at us and we sag. Man, fucking Coach Reach used to come in that bitch. You seen us sagging out. Pull it up. Pull the pants up. He didn't play that. Like you are a representation of your team. If you're sloppy, your team will be sloppy. I'm just like, we just need to get better people who get hands on these kids, because not everybody's a coach. And my last shout out, man, it's just this, man. It's just, man, thank y'all for doing the show with me. Man, of course, Lala, and check her out. Smart Psychology, because they did the show with us last night. Shout out to them for doing that. Oh man, we'll be back Thursday with the wrestling show. Definitely will be there with that, and always fuck Brett Favre and Jamarcus Russell. Always, and whoever we're gonna always say fuck these guys.
Site, the graphics.
On site. Yeah, the step on. That's my favorite one. To step on Jamarcus Russell because that looks like Jamarcus Russell. That's what he was doing. So, and if you don't know why we say fuck these two, Jamarcus Russell stole from kids. It was he stole from kids, and Brett Favre stole from a whole state. I don't give a fuck about your Parkinson's. I'm just being honest. I'm like, because you didn't care about those poor people who might have Parkinson's themselves, and you taking money for them to build a fucking football stadium. You're building a volleyball stadium. Volleyball stadium. That nobody watches
for your punk ass daughter.
Nobody watches volleyball like that. to build a brand new stadium.
This dude.
it's
this guy.
Bro. So that's why we say fuck that guy. Until there's justice. Oh, one more thing. The state of Missouri, a big fuck you.
Oh, I meant to say something about that too.
The whole state. That governor ain't shit. The people who support him ain't shit. I'm just being real with you. An innocent man died.
Yeah.
It was so bad the prosecutor said, this guy, we might need to redo this trial. This is prosecutor saying this. Let's not execute him. I've never seen an instance where a prosecutor say, let's not execute this person.
Yeah.
This person was executed. That was murder. A state murdered a man. Let's put it that way. The state murdered a man. He murdered. The man was innocent.
And the thing about it, the state has been in the triple digits in this millennium, and we're 20 some odd years into this millennium, and for you to be in the triple digits with killing people, that is a high number. Like seriously think about it. Seriously read up on it. And the mere fact that there's evidence, there's physical evidence that proves the man's innocence. You can't stress it enough that your voice is so important that you should write your Congress people, your write the Senate, write, vote, attend town hall meet. You have voting rights. Don't let nobody convince you otherwise. You have rights because people in power work for you.
Yeah, and they literally murdered this man. I'll put it to you like that. I'm not gonna say executed to murder. That's why I say get rid of the death penalty until we could get a definitive. It had to be definitive that this person did this shit. Like evidence, no doubt. Then you can present the death.
They had DNA evidence that proved his innocence.
Yes,
and they didn't. You know why? The governor will do anything for votes, so he won't look like he's hard on crime. He don't want to be wrong. This ain't the first instance that this governor did some foul shit. Like, and it's not fair. Like the guy, I'm like, if I was to die, if I was to go get a lethal injection, I better kill some people. Like if I didn't do anything, my God, I could only imagine how his last seconds were. Like, my God, I really didn't do this. And we're dead, and I'm dead.
And didn't he check this man out?
That's not fair. That I don't want to hear shit. It ain't even the fact that he was black. I would be just pissed if he was a white guy. It's nothing to do with race. It's a human being. The race I'm talking about is human. It's a fucking human being. If you got any doubts, any questions, stay it. Now, if you find out that he's guilty, then by all means, start it back.
Yeah, bro. Like it really hurts my heart for the mere fact that this man has been innocent for years, and they checked him out of here. So, definitely, people read up on it. And again,
it's like this: they don't realize how much prejudice that goes on in these counties or parishes that, that's why I don't think we should have any more like of us, like regular people who don't know the law should be doing no damn jury trials. Could it be so many times these juries be tampered with? It'd be so many times that they got prejudice against this. Or like who likes to go to jury duty? Nobody. Like a select few. Go to the ones that signed up to do jury duty to do this shit. Because I hate jury duty. So if you have me on a long case and somebody want to talk me into somebody being guilty, that probably happened. Like, oh, this dude is innocent, and you be the only one saying this dude is innocent, and everybody ready to go home, and they force you into a thing. But this one here was more about racial prejudice. Why he got convicted. I'm glad that Louisiana finally went to the 12-1 rule, which means it has to be fucking unanimous for you to be convicted. If one person says no, it's not beyond a reasonable doubt. I didn't like that shit. There had to be 3 jurors and shit to make a mistrial. I'm like, if that's one juror that's not swayed, that's not beyond a reasonable doubt. You need to, for these death things, you need to have beyond a reasonable doubt. And if you're gonna have somebody's life on the line, it better be beyond a reasonable doubt. We better not have no doubt. That's why we need to abolish the death penalty. Like life in prison is enough. They can't be free. And if we can't get this shit right, because why are we having conversations about this? It should not be a conversation. If there's any evidence, if DNA evidence proves that this man wasn't there, why are we still killing this guy? Why? And the governor tripled down on this shit. The family said don't execute him. The defense said don't execute him, and the prosecutor. The governor tripled down on this shit, and there's nobody riding. No, y'all want to ride for little shit. If that was my time, I'd have been a one-man ride. That's bullshit. That's some bullshit. This is the time to stand up and get pissed off. That's bullshit. Nobody's calling for that governor's head. And that's scary to me. That's the scary part to me. Nobody calling for his head, because if that was your niece, your nephew, that was your son, that was your cousin, how would you feel that the state of Missouri killed your family member? And he was innocent. He was innocent. I mean, my God, people, I thought the justice system was supposed to be fair. That's all I hear. It's supposed to be fair. But this man in Missouri lost his life. Oh, it was not without a doubt, with doubt. We don't know if this man, the DNA, if you know how DNA is, DNA say you didn't do it, you didn't do it. There's no evidence for you there. DNA don't lie. That's black and white. There's no gray area with DNA. like either you was there or you're not. You can't just say, you know what, I was there, but I need no DNA evidence. No.
It was the Supreme Court that denied the what do you call it? It was the Supreme denies final bid for delay. They're the ones that fucking put the green light on killing that man.
But they went to the governor 3 times. The governor got the final. The governor got the final say. You know what I mean? Like he can do a stay. The governor. They went to him a lot. They went to him a few times before this even got to be in public. They went to him a few times, and he denied the shit. And so when it went to the Supreme Court, I hate to throw it in like that. Republican is a red state. It's a red state. So, man, I mean,
that's sad. That's sad. God bless his family.
God bless him.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
It is wild. It's wild.
Yep, because I'm sure he was a father, so now his kids are fatherless. You know what I'm saying? And they pretty much sanctioned the murder.
Yeah.
The Missouri Supreme Court and the governor sanctioned the murder. And you know, it's true. Why isn't anybody going after this governor?
And this is not the first time the governor has done wrong here. Like, there's other scandals with this governor. So it's sad, man. It's controversy going on in the Miami game right now. It is through a Hail Mary, Virginia Tech, and they're trying to figure out who came down with it. And it's just, man, I thank y'all fellas. We'll be back next week with the Venomous Wrestler podcast, and we will be back with the Venomous Smoke Show. We'll see y'all later. Peace, and we out.
Paper towels. I don't have a paper towels. I don't know.
And if you see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. What the hell? Oh, shit all over my rip with the jersey. Go get that towel. Y'all didn't know.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, gentlemen, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
And we're talking echelon. It's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's Yankees first. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Oh, wait a minute. The Nets bit their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Maybe that's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.